What up? What up? I am back. We got another draft. This one is the number 249, the speed division. Yes. And I'm back on the clock here, baby. And you know what? We're going to build evenly. I'm going to go JT and JJ. Let's go. Shout out to Cali Jam. What up, bro? And I don't know. Ramirez. Let's call you Ramirez. I don't know. I can't see the first name there. He said, yo, glad to be back. Let's go, Bucks. What up? Let's go, bro. All right. We are live everywhere right now. And oh man, you know what? I totally forgot. I gotta put my swag on because Noble's like, Dad, you got all this. You better be wearing it on your live streams. All right. Yo, hey, Dave in the house. Dave's not here, man. What's going on? All right. Getting everything all situated on my screen here. Hey, TJ in the house. What up, TJ? All right. And the people on TikTok, if you guys like drafts, hit the share button, hit the follow button. Let's get more people in the chat. All right. And any questions you got anywhere you're at, hit that like button and leave your comments. He said fucking Dave sniping already on Amon Ra or who? Hampton. Yeah, Dave's not here, man, but yet he's always sniping. And JW said, why QB so early? Because it's a 2 QB league. It's a super flex league where you can start 2 QBs. Marcelo, there we go. What up, bro? And Cello, that's why. I recognize the last name because I knew we just talked. But yeah, dude, just already too many bowls deep. And what's up with you, bro? Glad you are back, brother. We got lots of drafts to go. Hampton. Okay, I was trying to get the 2 sophomores, Genty and Hampton. That'd be a pretty decent start. Nick Von B, what up? Said puff pass to the 420 crew. Said I figure it doesn't take much just to sit in and listen to everything, not necessarily tucking. Yeah, bro. I know what you're going through, man. But yeah, man, hang out. Join the chat. Just forget about all the bullshit for a little while. Because, yeah, man, shit sucks. Shit sucks. I'm with you, dude. Lots of running backs. Look at this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 running backs in the first 2 rounds. 13 out of 24. I know it's not exactly 55%, but we'll call it 55 just for the show. 55! Brock Bowers off the board. Okay. It's always interesting to see where Brock Bowers goes because see him go at the end of the second, see him go, in the third. I mean, the other day we saw him go in the fourth because of the crazy QB runs. And dude, Bowers and McBride back to back. Back to back. And James said, you ever hit the what? What's the Penji? What's the Penji? About to smoke a bowl right now, but I don't know what the Penji is.
All right. Fire them up.
Yeah. TJ said, glad you're here, Nick. Hell yeah. Nick Von B. Nick's been around, dude. I swear, Nick, you've been around since like COVID, right? Like, dude, I swear you've been around since like 2020. And yeah, Nick Von B. Just always sounded cool. But yeah, dude, he's been around forever. And it was all through the found each other because of the Facebook group. I mean, that's where most people found me originally because of the Facebook group. And then, we all migrate towards sleeper leagues. And then we migrate towards YouTube because, yeah, it's way better on YouTube than it is on Facebook. Dude, yeah. And Max, he said, what kind of draft is this? This is a $10 super flex best ball draft with IDP. So in a 6, 7, 8 rounds, you'll probably see some defensive players going as well. I'm making my pick here. Yeah, I think Yeah, I think I got to do the smart thing and go running back here. Lock in the second running back. And Nick said, on your first two picks, you went running back. Who would you pick if you could pick anybody running back? I mean, if you were going running backs, given how scarce they are. Oh shit. So what do you mean by that? Dang it! Hold on. Sorry, I just got a message. I gotta do something in the background here. Oh, never mind. I already sent it to him. But I mean, running backs are so scarce that I would just I want to get one or two within the first couple rounds. I mean, depending on it's all about where you draft, like what your draft position is. Christy said, "Why motherfuckers ask so many dumb questions? Expand your mind." And CeeLo, how you feeling about Kyler this year? I mean, I like when Kyler had Hopkins and Hopkins was peaking. You know, Kyler did great. When you when Christian Kirk is like your number one, you know, I was, yeah, you know, it's gonna be a little bit of mixed feelings. But yeah, now that he's got JJ, I mean, liking it. We're liking it. The run game is not the best, you know, so I mean, he's gonna have to throw it. And yo, Cali Jam in the house. What up, bro? And where's Cali Jam drafting today? Oh shit, at the 3 spot, he got the Chase Burrow stack. Let's go. Next, I was thinking about going Hampton and Scat instead of CMC. It said had to say it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna be drafting an insane amount of CMC. I don't think I'm gonna avoid him like necessarily. Minnesota Marty in the house. What up, bro? Hey, the Crown Champs on Facebook. What up, bro? Hey, most people are on YouTube, is where it's at. If you want to come where most people are chatting, it's you can just type in Fantasy Football Hustler on YouTube, and it should be one of the top chats. Just don't click on the one that has the cell phone on it. There might be some people over there, but most people I think are on the other one. Like, yeah, look at the title, guys, of where you are. If you're on the one that has the cell phone, you want to get to the other one. And Coy said the 101 team's amazing. I mean, dude, Gibbs, Daniels, Bowers. I mean, it's a pretty even build. No wide receiver yet. Yeah, not a lot of people watch on Facebook. Some people do here and there, but no, most people are on YouTube. Let's see where Crispy goes here. And actually, let me make my pick before I smoke of this bowl. Got 2 picks in front of me. Let's see it, Crispy. Jacob said QB 2 and 3 is outrageous. What do you mean? Because we're doing the super flex league, so the QBs are going earlier. Is that what you mean? Mario said was on the clock in a rookie draft, had the 111, had an offer for Worthy, but I decided to stick it out and go the Omar Cooper. Yeah, I mean, I want to see him to I just want to see him do more. Like, why'd they like I just feel like they're like wasting him. Like either like what I don't even know what his big game was last year, but like I feel like he never touched 5 targets in a game. Like they just don't. They're not trying to get him the ball. Oh man, look at that goofball Shahil who doesn't know that 2 QB leagues exist. Man, bro, you got to expand past those regular single QB leagues, bro. I know most of the weirdo content creators on TikTok, like, you know, they only do the what's it called? The you know, just the single QB like mocks or whatever. Like this is an actual real draft that people are paying for. And yeah, we don't do single QB leagues, man. Like I don't know how the most important position in all of football in like the type of leagues that you play in is like non-existent. And I said 2 QB leagues, you can grab these players in a later round. Yeah. But you don't play in 2 QB leagues, so you kind of don't get to comment on like how people draft in 2 QB leagues. Just keeping it real. Because yeah, you can't grab Joe Burrow later. So if someone wants Joe Burrow, you got to get him earlier. Look at all the quarterbacks that are going now. Rounds 4 and 5 are usually when a bunch of quarterbacks start going, but you wouldn't know about that. Glad you're here so you can so you can expand on your fantasy football knowledge. Marty said Andy Reid said Worthy, the labrum injury affected his route tree. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. And Damien said, you guys do defensive players as well or no? Yeah. You'll see IDP getting drafted, but usually it's like 9th, 10th, 11th round is when someone will kick it off. It always ends up being a little bit different. And TJ said Ziggy messed up the stack. Oh, you couldn't get Rice. No. Dude, Ziggy's team's all right. His team's all right. I mean, I'm curious how his running back situation is going to go, but he's got Cook there, so at least he's got the hero RB. And Land said May before Allen. Yeah, I saw he auto-picked, and for whatever reason, like May's ADP is higher than Josh Allen. I don't think he would have actually made that pick if he didn't auto-pick. And Damien said, yeah, my league does 2 D-line, 2 DBs, 2 linebackers, 1 IDP. Cool. So this league, it's a big tournament, and I made the IDP a little bit easier because I'm trying to get a bunch of people in, like, whether they played IDP or not. So you only it's 5 IDP flex starters, and that's just a bunch of good players are going to get drafted, and there's still some meat left on the bone, but like, the 5 IDPs, it hasn't been scaring people away. Like, some people are big pussies and, they'll get scared away by it. But a lot of people are just like, what, fuck it. It's only, I only got to draft like 5 or 10. Like, I could do that. And the leagues that I do that, like dynasty leagues, I'll do 2 DLs, 2 LBs, 2 DBs, and then 3 IDP flex. So 9 total. And Crispy said, he said, what's outrageous is the people still playing in the single QB. Yeah, man. I mean, people got to step their game up. Like, I know that, like, it's really like it's who introduces you to fantasy football. Like, that's what sucks. So, like, it's a lot of these basic ass people that are like introducing their friends to it. And they're like, hey, this is just like the show, The League. It's like the same shit. It's bullshit leagues. And Damien said, makes sense. Says, shit, man, I'll be interested next year if y'all run it back. Bro, we draft every single day. This is a huge tournament. This is Division 249. We're shooting for 420 divisions. It might be, it's a lofty goal. I don't know if we're going to get there, but we're trying. So if you want to join any of these, it's just $10. And there is a $10,000 first place prize for the tournament. Over at least 5 teams are going to win 1,000, and the top 100 teams are in the money when it's all said and done. And Jimmy Jack said Gibbs or Bijan 12-man league. I'm leaning on Bijan still. I mean, you could go either way, and there could be a case made for either guy, but I'm going Bijan. And Sleepy said in Dynasty, why not use whole defenses? Why do certain players? It's because the team defense is just so whack, dude. It really is. It's like, just imagine if you were doing like team offense, or if you had like every running back from a team, or like whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, it sounds good. It sounds like okay because it'll like make things easier. But also, like, I want to pick the best players. Like, I don't want to pick like, I'm trying to think of just like any defense, like Miami, for example. Like, they've got like 2 guys that I want, and the rest of the guys are just blah, and like their team's gonna get scored on a bunch, and like you lose points because of that. Like, nah, man, I'd rather have the individual people, and it is just like offense. You pick the best guys that you want from the best teams, or from the teams that you want, the schemes that you want. Yeah, it's way more fun that way. And there's so many different ways that you can do it. And Lord Heezy, what up? So what's your thoughts on Zay Flowers this year? Probably being undervalued. I mean, maybe not in this draft. He went in the 5th round, but I'm curious to see just how the new scheme and everything is going to work with the Ravens. I mean, they've been under Jim Harbaugh forever. So it's like, man, like, I'm curious to see how things will change up this year. All right, got my 2 quarterbacks. Let's go. And Bill, what up, bro? Thanks for the follow. We say, think Rashee Rice is being undervalued. Yeah, for sure. I mean, He did his 30-day stint in jail, but you know, he's not getting in any other, well, I mean, knock on wood. He's not getting any trouble because of like that situation, you know, anymore. But yeah, man, I mean, he went at the 4-1 in this draft, and I mean, he's gonna go higher in regular drafts that don't have two QBs. But dude, I mean, they even said that Patrick Mahomes is like he's not going to start on the pup. Like he might start week 1, you know, and if he's starting week 1, I mean, dude, Rashee Rice, he's going to be getting a lot of targets like right away. And no matter who's the quarterback, should be getting a lot of targets right away. And yeah, that snipe you, TJ. Quick draw, baby.
So put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Let's go. And gotcha. You had to get Stroud. Yes, that's a DJ Panic pick right there. And Josh, he said, what are some rookies you're taking late, if you're taking any? Well, okay, well, tell me what kind of league you're in. Like, how late is late? Because like guys like Tate and Tyson and Lemon, I mean, those guys are going to go like, you know, quote unquote late. Like they probably won't even be drafted as like starters. Or are you talking about guys like Omar Cooper and KC Concepcion, you know, like those guys probably aren't going to be even drafted in like those guys are probably going to be like waiver wire guys. But if you have like deeper benches, you know, maybe those are guys like worth drafting, like maybe like your last pick if you have more than like 14 rounds. But yeah, if you only got like, if you're only playing, you know, like 7 starters and then you got, I don't know, 5 bench or whatever, like you're probably not even going to get to guys like the Omar Coopers and the, you know, KC Conceptions of the world. You know what? We're going to do it, baby. And let's take Kyler as a third. I'm usually waiting on some of the, on getting a third quarterback, but I think this is also playing out to where I'm still going to be able to get like some other good wide receivers here to where I can, we'll take that bench QB right now. And CeeLo said, how about Bucky? I don't think he should go too high this year. I mean, dude, he's going to be going lower because of all the injury talk and stuff. And then, I mean, yeah, the Kenny Gainwell, but like, it's more like Kenny Gainwell, like Kenny Gainwell could never be a number 1 guy. Like, even if Bucky's hurt and like doesn't play in games, it's still going to be a healthy split. Gainwell's not going to be like an 80 or 90% guy. Like Gainwell is probably drafting where he should be. Like he might be drafted as like your first bench player, you know, like that's like perfect for him. Cause I wouldn't want to draft him even as like a flex starter, you know? I mean, unless you're playing with more than like the start 7. I mean, that's different. I just assume most people are playing in the start 7 format. Woo, dude, what the hell? Neighbors dropped to the 6-3. Nice swoop, Crispy. Makes me pissed off for every draft that I like drafted Neighbors at like the end of the 3rd or like the beginning of the 4th. But yeah, as time goes on, you'll see I've been adjusting my draft strategy. Last year, I kept the same strategy for a lot of these leagues. And I mean, I had a lot of good teams, but unless you end up in the top 5 or last year, top 4, where it was the top 4 that won over $1,000 each, it's like, it's all whatever anyways, man. Yeah, I think one of my teams hit top 50 and that was bullshit. Because week 16, I had 2 teams that were in the top 5. And Josh said, it's a keeper, so the first 2 rounds are dogs. Oh, for sure. For sure. Who's your keepers? And Nope McNopes said 3 wide receivers, 2 flexes, 10 teams. Should be the 101. Should the 101 be Chase or Gibbs? I mean, with 3 wide receivers, I mean, it's either Chase, Bijan, or Gibbs. I'm still going to put Bijan in there as well. And I'm probably going to say Bijan. Like, I know that the 3 wide receivers is going to make people start jumping on wide receivers a little bit earlier, as they should, because the 3 wide receivers are going to be super important. But, like, when it comes to, like, the 4th and the 5th round, you could get a good 3rd wide receiver there. it's going to be hard to get a second good running back there, you know? So that's why I think that I would take the running back first. And Josh, what up? Gibbs or Josh Allen, super flex, 8-man PPR. I'd go Gibbs or Bijan with that pick. I mean, I don't know if you're talking about pick 2. But we just had a question where someone said Gibbs or Chase at pick 1. So just in case, oh yeah, 101. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna put Bijan in there, and I'm gonna say Bijan. I want the running back there because you're gonna still be able to get a good running back at the what's it called? The pick 2-3 turn. You'll still be able to get a good running back, but if you have to get 2 running backs, you're not going to like your top one, and you have to be top heavy. So like, even though it's a super flex, because it's 8-man, you can still wait a little bit on quarterbacks. Like I would say by round 6, I want both quarterbacks. You know, you kind of mix it up just depending on who you get and where. But yeah, I would say like round 6 is where I would be trying to do it. Josh, I keep Nico or Egbuka as my other keeper. Who was your other? Who'd you say was the first keeper? Dude, Devontae Adams still here. Booyah, baby. Devontae Adams as my second wide receiver. Liking that. Now all my starters are there. And plus I got the bench QB. Dude, you guys are in trouble. I'm liking my team today out of the what am I drafting out of the 8 spot? Because finally it's like not Crispy or Cali Jam who's like directly next to me, like sniping me like hell. And Z Borman. Oh, Josh said Dak Prescott. Okay. I mean, is it super flex? Why are you keeping a quarterback? I hope it's super flex because I love people playing super flex leagues like me. Z Borman. So what do you think about Dallas Goedert? I mean, he's a good value. He's gotta repeat on his touchdowns, you know, like he really does. Because if he doesn't get 10 plus touchdowns, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, Cali Jam laughing over there because you and fucking Crispy been sniping the hell out of me for these last couple drafts. At least I know that I'm like, at least I know that I could do it back to you, and like a couple guys who I could get later in drafts that you try to wait on. Like I won't even say the name, but you know who I'm talking about when I draft him in like the 30th round because you tried to wait for him. I just get him right before you. I hope it gets under your skin. I hope it gets under your skin because it's on purpose. It's on purpose. Okay, yeah, Josh said it's super flex. Okay. He said, I know. Yeah. I know you know. And it's all that's like half the fun of these drafts, man. Learning learning the strategies of others and the players that people really like. Yo, Joe in the house. What up, bro? Said I'm probably keeping Burrow and Chase in the last round. Said I already talked to you about that. He said I want to stack Jamar Chase. He said smart or stupid, too many on one team. Nah, I mean, dude, not with Chase and Burrow. Like, dude, no. There's never a bad thing of Burrow and Chase Brown. Yeah. No, dude, like when you're on a really good offense, you're okay having like 2 or 3 of those pieces. Like, I mean, if you're asking other people in your league, I mean, of course, they're probably going to say, like, don't keep those guys because they want a shot at them. They want a shot at them. But yeah, I'm not, if it's a really, really good offense, I'm not worried about having 2 or 3 of those playmakers, you know, because more often than not, it's going to be good times for those guys. And with like the run game and the passing game, you know, just having like Burrow and then Chase Brown, you know, specifically, there's going to be games where the pass game ain't doing the best and they're leaning on the run game and vice versa. So, you know, even if one's not doing the best, one side of the ball is not doing the best, you have the other side of the ball as well. I mean, like, you know, passing and rushing is what I mean, not like literally opposite sides of the ball, but opposite sides of the scheme. You know, let's lock in Romy Rome at Dunze here. I like getting them. How far after Burden? Dude, look at that. I mean, dude, 3 rounds after Burden. It's insane. It's insane. And Z Borman, what are your thoughts if I have Derrick Henry, Lamar, and Travis Kelce and Rashee Rice? I'm not. Oh, Jack, I didn't see that, bro. And if you're still here, my team is team 8, and I'm actually loving my team right now. But yeah, I didn't see your comment until right now. But yeah, man, hopefully you're still here. Leave a comment so I know if you're here or not. Z Borman said, what are your thoughts? Got Derrick Henry and Lamar. I mean, not mad about that at all. Travis Kelce and Rashee Rice. I mean, when you have 2 pass catchers, I mean, that gets a little bit dicey sometimes. But, I mean, having Travis Kelce, I think we're in for a good bounce back year from him, and you're getting him way later than before. So that's the best thing about the Chiefs right now is that you're getting all of them at a discount. Z Borman said, and CMC and Mike Evans. I mean, I'm never going to be mad at having 2 playmakers on a good offense. I mean, that's what it comes down to. If it's a good offense, I'm not going to be worried about it. Jack said 2 QB league. Yes, it is a super flex league. So I normally don't get my 3rd QB as early as I did with Kyler Murray, but I just felt like the QBs were falling a little bit. And I just, to be able to get the 3rd quarterback, and then, cause I was nervous about getting 2 good wide receivers right after that. So I could be, just have nice balance. And I feel like I did it with getting Adams and Adunze as my 2 and 3. Z Borman, I haven't made any trades yet though in the redraft league. I feel like it's too early to make trades in redraft leagues. I mean, I'm never opposed to drafting early, but everything is a variable in fantasy football, including the trades. And I feel like the more times that I trade, the more times I'm going to hit a 0 with those variables, where you trade for the guy that gets hurt. So that's what I get nervous about. Ethan said, whoever is in the 12 won this league. Oh man, Ziggy, huh? He's got a pretty good team. And Jack said, can you show who's available still? I mean, there's a lot of people still available. I guess I don't like pulling up the queue. Oh wait, you know what? Maybe. Actually, you know what? I can't because I'm not. I have it up on a different sleeper account where I can't draft it all, so it's not even allowing me to show who's available. But if you have anybody in mind who you're curious about, just you can ask me if they are available, and I'll let you know. And Crispy said is mental from the single QB leagues. I mean, I don't know what he did in this one. He's normally he drafts in these drafts with us. I think he's done about 15 or 20 of these drafts. And Jack said, just curious who you're thinking about grabbing next. I get a little bit nervous about saying out loud who I'm drafting next because there's a bunch of people watching on YouTube right now who are in the draft. So I'll give my thoughts when I get on the clock, and I'll kind of slow play my. He said, "Oh, true," and I'll slow play my. I'll slow play the pick here, and I mean, really in this spot, I want to be looking. I mean, it's either running back or wide receiver. I mean, I already have my 3 QBs, and it's too early for IDP for me. And you don't have to draft a tight end. It's tight end premium, but it is also there's no tight end spot. It's just an extra flex. It might be a round early for him, but I'm just going to draft Michael Pittman right now because I know within these 8 picks, there's 2 guys who would pick Michael. Actually, there's probably 3 guys who would pick Michael Pittman just to spite me. So I'm just going to pick him with my 9th pick, and now I got 4 pretty solid wide receivers now, all led by Justin Jefferson. And Jack, yes, he is. And I try to wait for him until round 11, because sometimes he'll go in round 9 or 10, but a lot of times he'll go in round 11 or 12. And Dave said he wasn't making it back to you. I already know he wasn't. So yeah, I got to do the right thing. I like having Pittman on my team. I feel like he's someone who is going to outproduce his draft position by quite a lot. So yeah, I don't even know how many teams I have Pittman on, but I feel like I have him on a few dozen for sure. feel like he's one of the better 9th or 10th round picks you can make. And in a redraft league, Pittman's going to be awesome because you're going to be literally picking him as a bench guy. Like, that's going to be so awesome in these redraft leagues. Because in these leagues, your top 10 players, like 2 quarterbacks plus the other 8, those are your starting lineup. So yeah, in these ones, he's technically a starter. But really, in these best balls, they got to they gotta produce to hit the lineup. And Jack said, I got to pick for you last round. Got to hear me out when it gets there. Okay. Well, there's 35 rounds. So, yeah, I don't think there's anyone on TikTok who's watching, so you can throw it in the chat. And got Shiesty. People are picking QBs early because it's a super flex league where you can start 2 QBs. Where you can start 2 quarterbacks. So in these leagues that you see me draft, quarterbacks are the most important position. Callie Jam says my worst RBs in 104 drafts, dude. Who are your RBs? Holy shit, Jacobs, Tootin, and Harvey. I feel you, bro. I feel you. Woo. Yeah, Jack. That's a decent pick for the insurance. For sure. I mean, the one thing, if that happened though, it would just be a big committee. It wouldn't be just him. That's the one thing that sucks about it. But I have been but I should be drafting him. Yeah, I definitely should be drafting him more. Because that is just a good depth piece for sure. All right, let's go J.K. Dobbins. And since I took 3 quarterbacks, my 11th round is going to be the last round of the starters. And Jack said 35 rounds as well. He said, why so many? Because of the IDP. You'll see defensive players start getting drafted here. I don't think any defensive players have been drafted here, but this is around the time when they start. Someone's just got to kick it off. But yeah, so there's 5 IDP starters. And then I tell people to take at least like 10. And so I feel because of the IDP, I feel like it's 10 extra rounds because of that. Like if it was just an offense only league, it would probably be like 25 spots. But yeah, you'll see. So these drafts are marathons. And I'm curious to see who kicks off the IDP because it's usually around now. And it's usually an inside linebacker or an edge rusher. A lot of times an edge rusher goes first. All right. And there goes Kelsey off the board. I was hoping Kelsey could have made it to me in round 11. I like getting guys like him to where they're like my last starter, like my first bench spot. So I guess also just another by taking the quarterback early. Forces my hand to get more skill position. But I'm feeling good about my 3 RBs and 4 wide receivers, though. I'm feeling good about my 3 quarterbacks as well, too. Corum, Aaron Jones, and Kenny Gainwell.
Oh, my God! They killed Kenny! You bastards!
Dude. Yeah, Callie Jam. At least you got Harvey in the 9th. I will say that. And it's Mike Young said Chig's going to be a nice sleeper tight end this year. Yeah, man. I mean, they don't really have anybody over there to throw to in the middle of the field. And Treek, yes, this is a super flex draft. Thanks for asking, because there's so many weird people on TikTok who they're like, oh my gosh, what league is this with quarterbacks being drafted in the first round? Ha ha ha. And like they just literally have no idea that 2-quarterback league exists. Like it makes me feel bad for people like that. Because even if you don't play in 2-quarterback leagues, like you should still know that they exist. And like the people who ask, is it a super flex league? I know that even if you don't play, you're smart enough to know that they exist. Yeah, I swear, man. Like every time I'm scrolling on TikTok, if I'm just like bullshitting or whatever, every freaking content creator is doing single QB mocks. Like, how does that shit not get boring as hell? It's like the exact same draft every single time. Every single time. And CK said, welcome to real fantasy football. You already know, man. Those single QB 8-man leagues, like no way, man. We've evolved past that a long time ago. But yeah, it's all in good fun. People can play however they want, but still gonna bust balls. I mean, it's just like that show, The League. I mean, the glorified 8-man league, you know, like everyone made fun of their league. It was hilarious, you know, and like people get offended now if you make fun of the types of leagues that people play in. But like, yeah, I don't know. I just like to shit talk. It's all in good fun, right? Am I right? Uh-oh. Show enough Darren. Don't auto. Ooh, Jaden Reed. It's a solid pick. Oh man. And CK said, give me your QB2. What do you mean? Like my ranked QB2 or the QB2 that I have on my team? And Tony said, who took me at 4? Man, Tony, we were just talking about you, bro.
Man, fuck Tony.
We were talking about the people who have no idea that 2 QB leagues exist. So they're like, oh my gosh, who took a quarterback in round 1? Oh, what a shitty draft. Bro, you got to learn about 2 QB leagues, man. You make yourself sound like a goof when when you don't bring it, when you act like you don't know. All right, we're taking Ricky P with that 11th pick. That's my last official starter. CK said your second QB. So my second QB is Baker Mayfield here. If you're talking about on my team, I drafted Lawrence, Baker, and Kyler. But if you're talking about like literally just QB2, in the leagues that I host, it would be Burrow. But I have it to where it's 6-point passing touchdowns and it's 15 yards per point instead of like 25 passing yards per point. So I'd put Burrow there. If it was just the regular scoring leagues where it's like it's 4-point passing touchdowns, I'd probably put Lamar there. And CK said Shuck or Murray. I am going to say Shuh over Murray. It's so close though. It's so close. Like, and I feel like I've even drafted Murray over Shaw, like trying to like just go back and forth on those guys a little bit and not just keep drafting the same one. Because I mean, Murray, he's got a better defense, but he's got JJ, and the better defense means like, you know, maybe less passing touchdowns and like things like that. But it's so close, man. The thing that Shaw has is like a mediocre defense, so he's going to keep throwing it like no matter what. And I feel like he's probably going to put up more like top 10 games than Murray, but I bet it's close. And I hope I'm wrong because I have a lot of Murray. And Barry said, you like the QB flex? Yeah, man, it's super flex or bust. I mean, I am down for 2 QB leagues as well, where you like legit have to start a second quarterback, not a super flex spot. But yeah, I can't even play in the single QB leagues anymore. Everybody literally has the same strategy. Load up on wide receivers, load up on running backs, take a tight end late, take a quarterback late. Like everybody, like it's so boring. It's so boring. Dang it. Where do I go with this? Man, this one's tough. All right, you know what? All right, we're going to have to knock down the IDP here. CK Superflex needs 2 defenses. Give me your second defense. Oh, dude, I don't even grade team defense, like, because I don't even play in it. Like week to week, I'll put out a video of like my top 5 like team defenses to stream. That's about as much research as I'll do on team defense. I play in individual defensive player leagues. It's way more fun, way more complicated, I guess, because it's way more players, but it's so fun. And CeeLo said Waddle's going to go dumb this year. Man, I've been passing up on him a lot. And I guess I just get nervous about the Denver factor of it. Because it's going to get cold, man. And if he stops getting the ball when it gets like at the end of the season, it's going to suck. It really is. It really is. And KC, I got the 109. I'm about to go CD, Amon-Ra, and then AJ Brown, my second pick. I mean, I'd probably go running back, wide receiver, running back, wide receiver, one of those two. But yeah, man, I mean, going wide receiver, as long as you hit, you got to hit on your running backs. Like, that's it. And then it's going to be so dry when it gets to your like third and fourth picks, though. That's the only thing I get nervous about. Aiden said Pollard, Malik Washington for Tet. Is that a win? I'm on the Tet side. Yeah. I mean, Tony Pollard and Malik Washington aren't even in the same stratosphere as Tet. So yeah, props to you, bro. And Casey, yeah, unless Saquon's available for that second round pick. I mean, there's still going to be some good players available at that second round pick, but when it like who are you realistically expecting to get with your third round pick? How many teams? I guess you didn't say that. How many teams? 10, 12? Treeks, I'm struggling to find RBs after the first 2 rounds. I'm saying, man, like that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I mean, in this draft, I got JT and then I got Kyren in the third, but it's like, dude, like these leagues are a little bit more RB heavy because there's no waivers. There's no waivers at all. There's no pickups. So, yeah, it is. And KC said ETN or Kyren's 12-man. Yeah, I mean, a lot of times ETN and Kyren will fall, but you probably won't get both. But, man, I mean, you just think about that. Whoever you're going to get in the second, like I know getting AJ Brown could be like really, really good, you know. But man, I feel like I want to go running back, wide receiver, running back. Because yeah, I mean, I'm with you. Get him on Raw, you know, if he's there. And Alex G said, would you do CD for Saquon or too early to trade? If it's just a normal redraft league, I just want to wait on trades. I don't even want to trade yet. Like, it's okay drafting this early, but you got to let the news like shape out first before you start making trades, because there's going to be times where you may make a trade like right now, end of July, early August, that seems like it's so much in your favor, or that, man, my running backs like totally like suck right now. So I need to get another running back. But like, you should be trying to figure out how to get CD and Saquon on the same team, not trading one for the other. And I know that's easier said than done, but if you stay here around my streams, I'm going to force you to do those kind of things, because that's how you win. You don't win by trading CD for Saquon. You know, like, I mean, if Saquon does way better, you know, and CD gets hurt, like, yeah, you won the trade. But like, if they both stay healthy, like they're both going to be top guys, you know, at their respective positions. So you want to figure out how to get both of them on the same team, not trading one for the other. So just remember that, because I will say that a lot. I definitely will say that a lot. Casey, I've always been wide receiver focused. A fantasy player might need to switch it up. I mean, I wouldn't say totally switch it up, but the best teams that I've ever had have been the most balanced. Always. Because like, I've done the hero RB, I've done the zero RB, I've done the zero wide receiver, I've done the hero wide receiver. My best teams that I still remember to this day were the ones that won the championships, were the most balanced. Not saying you can't win doing it the other way, because you totally can. Like, any strategy can win. You just have to draft perfect, you know, for every single strategy to like win. But yeah, it's like you got to You got to build evenly, man. I think I'm going IDP here. Just got to look and make sure that I'm not missing anybody. All right, we're going Dodson, baby. And Alex G said, "You the man." Hell yeah, bro. Don't listen to these clowns who'd be like, "Yeah, man, trade CD for Saquon or trade Saquon for CD." Like, those are the guys who don't really trade. They really don't. So, like, yeah, I'd rather not trade than make an even trade like that. But that's also why you need to like wait, because you need to trade with players that are trading out of necessity, not out of luxury. Let me know if you don't know what that means. But that's always that's always the best trade partner, someone trading out of necessity. If someone's trading out of luxury, they're going to want the moon and the stars. If they're trading out of necessity, if you can help them improve their starting roster with more quantity, they'll give up the quality. Let me know if you guys don't know what that means on TikTok, because I know everybody on YouTube knows what I'm talking about, because I've been preaching that for years. And Brown said, I've done a lot of hero RBs in these. I have. I've tried not to, though. I've tried not to. I found when I've done the hero RB in these ones, and nice, Crispy got his internet back. Perfect. Yeah, when I've done the what's it called? The hero RBs, I usually don't end up liking my team. I usually don't. And Brown said, thoughts on Dotson this year? I know he's one of your top guys, got some other good LBs, and they drafted Rodriguez. Dude, I mean, I really think that this year, it may be the last year for Brooks and Dodson, but like, man, they're such a nasty combo, you know? And like, even the guy who they drafted, he's not taking over Dodson's spot like this year, you know, like next year, maybe, probably. I mean, dude, they just gave Jordan Brooks that money. I forget how much it was. Someone throw it in the chat if you remember how much it was. I swear it was like 3 years, 60 mil or something like that. Like, that's a lot for an inside linebacker, you know. So he's obviously the guy, but there's just a lot more to come from Jordan Brooks. I mean, Dodson, maybe this is his last year with them, because I think they only signed him to a 2-year deal. And Adam said, just started a 3rd round reversal dynasty draft pick, got 11. What do you think? Best pick in the format? Let me know. Super Flex League, you played 2 QBs. Give me a heads up on who you're on how the layout of that, of how the layout of the roster is. You know, and I'm just gonna go IDP here again, because I mean, there's some offensive guys that I want to draft, but I feel like they're gonna fall a little bit still. 51 mil for Brooks. Thanks, Cali Jam. And CeeLo said, how many defensive players in your typical super flex draft that you usually do? So if it's just one of my normal redraft leagues, it's usually 8 total. And that makes it to where there could be a little bit like if you're seasoned, 8 is nothing. That's still very easy. Just like offense, you know, if you only had 8 offensive starters, you know, very, very easy to be able to do that. The more people you put in, the harder it gets. But it's still enough to where you can create separation for sure. Because yeah, these ones, they're not like the normal redraft leagues. You only have 5 IDP starters here. Cali Jam said Stoner J Mac. Yeah, dude, what happened? Dude, 13th round. What? What? Why did you draft him so early? And Colin said Pickens or AJ Brown. I'm leaning AJ Brown. Guys are both in the same tier, though. That's for sure. And Andrew, would you keep Judkins in the 4th or May in the 10th? 12-team keeper league, full PPR, single QB. I'd probably keep May in the 10th, because I don't know how high May would go in a single QB league, because I don't really play in them. But I would say most leagues he's getting drafted as a top 4 QB, 5 if I'm being generous. He's probably going top 2 or 3, and he's probably going to be going around 4 or 5, 6, 7, like I don't know, like I would say if Josh Allen's going in the 3rd and guys like Lamar Jackson, 4th, I bet May's going around the 4th or the 5th. So I would say him because Judkins in the 4th. I mean, that's kind of blah. I feel like Judkins might go in the 4th, like right now, maybe in the 3rd. So I don't feel like you're getting like that much of an upgrade. Andrew said, yeah, his average ADP is around the 5th round. Yeah, for sure. I mean, you're still getting 5 rounds, and you're talking about, I mean, some people think he's the best quarterback in the league right now. I know those are the guys who are like extra hyped, on him, but still, like I like even if you kept him and like traded him for like just a single player, like I bet you could get still like someone pretty decent for May, because even in a single QB league, I mean, there's still people who like love the Patriots and love May. And Aiden said likely or Barner. Probably likely, but I mean, you're just talking like bench guys at the you're talking bench guys at that point anyways. And Go Bird said 10-man super flex first pick, torn between Gibbs or Josh Allen. In a 10-man league, I want to make sure to lock down that running back. You're going to be able to come away with 2 good quarterbacks either way. It's if you're getting a 3rd and 4th quarterback, like then you got to start drafting like guys like faster, but you'll be able to get 2 good quarterbacks either way in a 10-man. And Everett said London so low. How low did London go? 3rd round. It's because it's a super flex league, though. That's why. Like you see the amount of quarterbacks that went like in front of him, but he's going to be going, I would say middle to end of 2nd round in most leagues. That's where I feel he's going. Man, guys took all the IDPs that I wanted to try to get in this round. All right. We'll go back to offense here. We'll get a couple bench guys going here. Hey, there we go. Brown made it to the correct chat. There we go. Cali Jam's still on the he's still on the mobile version. Yeah, I don't know if you guys are watching. Like, if you guys are watching on your phone, I guess you'll just be able to see, like, whether it's the vertical or the horizontal one. Alex G said thoughts on Devonta Smith. Dude, I've always liked Devonta Smith. I mean, now you got to draft him higher than ever before, so I don't like that part of it, but I still think he lives up to the capital. Andrew saying probably get Judkins in the 4th or 5th alone. Yeah, exactly. See, that's why I wouldn't want to keep him as a keeper there. You want to get the you want to get him as you want to get the keeper that you get the most rounds advantage on. I mean, and that should be just, I mean, that should be like normal just like logic, but I know there's like, and I'm not even talking to you, just talking out loud, but like, man, there's some people who really don't get that part of it. Yeah, TJ Edwards going earlier and earlier for sure, man. I try to push it off, where I can and not like drive his draft capital up. But shit, if he was there at my next pick, I would have picked him. And yes, I'm telling you, Arroyo is gonna be a late steal in draft. Yeah, for sure. I mean, dude, we're not late in this draft. There's a lot of people who are gonna go in front of him still, and he's someone that I've been getting late in a lot of these drafts. Judy be a 10th round pick in no time. We just need Jamie to start hyping him up, and then he for sure would be. There we go. Cali Jam's there now. Yeah, because it's on the same channel and everything, but Brown, my new strategy is to like players that Huss doesn't like, because whoever you like starts going earlier and earlier. Yeah, I mean it sucks, but I would say as many drafts as you're in, I'm sure that you influence people drafting players higher and higher as well. See, look at that. TJ just drafted Nick Amon Warrior in the 16th round just because of you, bro. Just because of you. Dude, 16th round, Amon Warrior. And Nico on TikTok, should I get CMC, Bijan, or Puka as a 3rd round pick? I mean, is it a keeper? Like, how are you getting them in the 3rd round? Explain that part to me. AY said Branch. What about Branch? Branch is good. Branch is good. And Brown says on the pup list now. Yeah, DJ said dude's a stud. He is a stud. And I didn't know that he was on the pup list. I know a lot of guys started getting added to that right before. I think because next week is when everyone starts showing up to camp. Yes. And we're that much closer to these games actually happening. Boom, boom, boom. Doom, doom, doom. I don't know how people get away with playing the games on like TikTok and shit. And Andrew said, worst comes to worst, he gets drafted and I get a guy like DeAndre Swift. Yeah, for sure. And Aiden said, Aaron Jones thoughts. I mean, I like him for how late that we're able to get him, but definitely just a bench piece. Nobody, not someone I'm trying to like draft higher and higher at all, but decent depth piece. I bet for most of the season, as long as he's healthy, he's getting 45 to 50% of the touches. E-Bog, what do you think about Pacheco this year? Not super high on him at all. I think more than anything, like he's probably not even going to get drafted in a lot of leagues. These leagues that you see me drafting is it'll be a little bit different. He'll for sure get drafted in these drafts. We have 35 rounds. Aiden said, what about Dobbins? I like Dobbins. You're able to get him late. I mean, it's because of the injury history, and hopefully he could just stay healthy, and you're getting him as a bench player. So he's someone I'm definitely trying to get on my bench in a lot of these leagues because you're able to get him just so late. I mean, I got him in the 10th round in this draft. And 10:05, I don't know what pick that is, but I know we're like already we have to be into the hundreds at that point. TJ said he had ankle surgery and probably just clean up. Yeah, for sure. CeeLo said, hope you're taking Tyke Smith as a defensive player. I mean, dude, Tyke Smith, I mean, he's someone like for anyone who watches my weekly IDP like waiver wire pickups, like I try not to mention like the top guys. Like I only try to mention guys that are like rostered in like 10% or less of leagues. So the people in the deep leagues, can find these guys. And even if you play in a shallow league, the guys I'm talking about are killers. Tyke Smith was always on that list of like to pick up because he's just getting hella tackles every game. All right. I'm setting my queue. You guys are in trouble now. Damn IDP players are going a lot earlier than they have been. It's really weird how this draft shaped out because it was like there's no IDP players taken, and then like everybody just started drafting IDP players. It wasn't like a mix of like anything. It's like everybody started. All right, we got 2 picks. Where's Mental Oriental Matt? Where are you at, bro? Oh, there we go. Green dot. The green dot's there. No auto picks. Oh. Damn stoner. And whoever's on TikTok, leave some comments, guys. Get the chat flowing. Share the live stream. We need to get TikTok way more lit. Because this is a live stream where you can actually ask a question to someone who wins championships year after year. A lot of these content creators and their whack-ass mock drafts that they might be doing, these guys don't win championships. They play in like 1 to 2 leagues more often than not. All right. Here comes Ziggy. Ziggy Zaggy, Ziggy Zaggy, hoi, hoi, hoi. Ziggy Zaggy, Ziggy Zaggy, hoi, hoi, hoi. Ziggy Zaggy, Ziggy Zaggy, hoi, hoi, hoi. Let's see it. All right. Who's going to leave a super chat so we can get a fat ass dab going? Who's going to do it? Who's going to set this party off? Lalo Lyle said, my dynasty league, I got Jefferson, Chase, and CMC in the first 3 rounds. Nice. Nice.
Nice.
And is it Unk Gamer? He said, who took May over Josh Allen? Yeah, I'm sure he's mad about that too. It was that one was an auto pick, but it's weird because May's ADP is higher than Josh Allen's ADP right now. I never really understood that. So I don't really see May ever getting drafted before Allen. All right. Got a couple offensive guys in a row after I got my defensive stable there. Let's see. All right. Got a couple questions that got texted to me from some of the VIPs. And Jeff said, broke. How Manning guy? Guys, I stood. All right. Have you guys seen that I've got the DJ Panic Pick songs up on YouTube now? Let me find some here. I'm going to play the playlist. We got 4 songs on there right now. But give those a listen. Get them in the rotation, guys. Get them in the rotation. And if you're not following on YouTube, go follow me, Fantasy Football Hustler, for all you TikTok peeps. If you go to fantasyfootballhustler.com, you'll get the links to everywhere where I'm at. But here we go. I'm just going to play the 4 songs in a row. Get them some views here.
Yeah. 420.
Let me know if the volume's good or if it's too loud or what.
Smoke it. Let that bud choke it. Drop a super chat. I'll
Hit a fat ass dab.
And we roast your lineup straight out of Vegas. 420 crew. Let's get elevated.
Yeah, roll that blunt, light that screen. It's the 420 crew, fantasy football supreme. The 420 hustler, every line full blown. Alex the hustler, turn the mic to a throne.
Yeah, every 4 ball. Straight out of Vegas, name is Alex the Dawn, fantasy hustler. Drafted till dawn, Patreon popping.
We said main tower probably overheated. Oh shit, 102 with the heat index of 115.
Best ball, IDP tournaments. Yeah, we run them all. 420 network, living out the dreams. Smoke sessions live, YouTube streams. Waiver wire rip, start sit, no delay. Grind never stops, that's the hustler way. Ricky Williams rolled through.
Tony said Jags wide receiver situation's a mess. It is.
It's the 420 hustler, motherfuck the rest. IDP rankings, backbone the best. Linebacker point sacks.
It's Cheek said Jamar Chase at 1, full PPR. I mean, it's either him, Gibbs, or Bijan. I think I would go Bijan if I had the choice of Bijan or Jamar Chase. but I feel like you can't go wrong either way. You just got to change your build, whichever one you start with.
Smoking on that Zaza, drafting with the crew. Hustlerpod.com, merch links, the whole scene. Fantasy Savage badge if you join the machine. IDP, best ball, Tony entries running strong. Draft deep rounds, pray your defense don't go wrong. Wilbon Smith, Parsons, Warner in the mix. We stacking those tackles like
bricks on bricks.
Dynasty startups, rookie drafts in June. Fantasy
and how's the volume? Let me know, guys.
It's got Apple Pod, Spotify, Red Circle 2, 1,000 episodes.
We're coming for you.
At FF Hustler 420, tweeting fire takes. Drop that bum ass running back.
Let's get it. Back on the clock.
Patreon still get the smoke. Pay tier, get leagues where the real ones choke. Opponents with knowledge, not just luck and prayer. We study them tapes while we float in the air. 420.
Hustler.
IDP, we the motherfucking crushers. 420.
Hustler.
IDP, we the motherfucking crushers. So when the season hits and your league talking smack, tell them tune in live on YouTube. Don't look back. From the waiver wire to the championship throne. 420 Fantasy Hustler, take your ass home. Roll it tight, pass it all night long. Mic drop, take a
hit from the bone.
420, 420, Hustler, IDP, we the motherfucking crushers. 420, 420,
Hustler.
IDP, we the motherfucking crushers.
All right, we got 4 songs in a row here. It's Cheek said song Fire, hell yeah. We got multiple fantasy football songs from DJ Panic Pit.
You can't be any geek off the street. You gotta be handy with the stack if you know what I mean. Earn your keep.
It was a fresh, clean board, a fresh draft room. Fantasy G was on the app, trying to consume some value for the league so I can build my squad. Rolling on my pod, chilling all alone.
Hit the underdog side of the best ball scene. On a mission trying to find Mr. Fantasy G. Seen a room full of drafters, ain't no need to tweet. All your managers know what's up with that fantasy. Well, we're hooked a late round on my 0 RB bill. Some brothers reaching early, so I said, let's do this. I jumped in the draft and said, what's up? Some fools took my sleeper, so I said, I'm stuck.
Since these studs keep falling, I'm a glide and swerve. These values looking so nice, they straight hit the curve. On a bigger, better pick than some busting tricks. I see my homie Fantasy G and some suckers in his mix.
Not getting sniped, I'm breaking myself. I can't believe they taking on my league. Well, they took my stack, they took my quarterback. I looked at the board, said, damn, what's next?
They got my homie hemmed up and they all around. Can't none of them beat them if we going pound for pound. They wanna come up real quick before the clock runs down. I best cue up my board and lay them late rounds down.
They got my starters in the red, I think I'm going down. I can't believe it's happening in my own league now. If I had rings and no buys, let me contemplate. I glance at the app and I see my homie draft.
Got 10 in the bench and 1 in the flex. Draft dog is about to make some rosters turn cold. Now they dropping in yellow. It's a tad bit late. Draft dog and Fantasy G had to dominate.
DJ said Brian Flores outside linebacker stack. Yep. I'm glad that Eric Wilson fell to me. We get the inside guy.
And that's a known fact. Before I got sniped, I was
on the same track.
Back up, cause it's on. Draft dog and me, the Fantasy G.
Just like I thought they were in the same spot in need of some desperate help, but draft dog and the G spot were in need of something else. One of them quarterbacks was sexy as hell. I said,
he said my line broke down and you seem real nice. Would you let me start? I got a roster full of studs and it's going real swell. The next stop is the DraftKings Showdown.
into a whole new era. Best ball step to this side there. 0 RB on a whole new level. The stack is the anchor and the anchor is the ceiling. Ships, we bringing titles.
Big wins.
Where's the draft is life and life is the draft.
If you know like I know, you don't want to step to this. It's the best ball era stacked out with a champion twist. If you draft like I draft,
somehow I got Will Anderson and Hunter. I'm so out of it on this one. I mean, it's nothing bad about getting both of them. There should be a lot of sacks. TJ said Wilson definitely the key this year for them. But Flores handpicked the rookie, and it looks like a young Van Ginkel. I hope so, man. Sherwood and Davis are firing. Diggs is going in the 13th round as soon as he signs somewhere. Maybe. I wonder if he is going to sign somewhere, man. I think he's too busy chasing booty holes right now. And not just women's booty holes. Like, I don't think that's going to fit. I don't think that's going to fit good in the locker room, you know?
Rounds 1, 2, 3, into the fall. Fantasy drafters and best ball kings at the door, ready to bring the heat, so back on up. Cause you know we about to stack this shit up. Give me the first round pick, watch your whole squad crumble. 0 RB or hero RB, now you know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a fantasy thing, baby.
Hey,
2 stacked out squads going crazy. Underdog is the site that pays me. Unbeatable, so please don't try to fade this. But back to the draft at hand. Perfection is perfected, so I'm about to let y'all understand. I'm a sharp man that just
Jihad Campbell.
Before I reach for that stud, I gotta
He's gonna be
check
so
that
good this
80P.
year.
You never know. He could be boom or bust, learning his role while at the same time hurting your soul. Now you know I ain't with that weak shit. I don't quit. Ain't no waiver wire good enough to get me stressed while I'm in it. And that's realer than a championship run. And now you casuals and tacos know how I come. Well, if it's good enough to give me your proper chunk, I'll take a late round steal of some of that sleeper stuff.
Like this, like that. Draft stacks and up, and like this. Chasing that cash and up, and like that. We're making a run of track.
Creep to the board like a fan.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping, but I damn near got caught cause my notifications kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my lineup felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your best ball belt. You've never been on a ride like this before. With a drafter who can stack and control the scoreboard at the same time with the short picks that I kick. You know and I know I flow some old championship shit to add to my collection. The selection symbolizes wins, take a shot but don't choke. If you do, you have no clue of what me and my squad came to do.
It's like this, like that. Draft stacks and up, and like this. Chasing that cash and up, and like this.
21st round. Let's go. The marathon continues. Joker. I got the second pick in a super flex. Who should be on first 3 picks? I mean, if Bijan's the first pick, I'm going Gibbs, second pick. I don't know what quarterbacks are going to be there in the second and third round, but I'd be probably picking a quarterback in the second round, and then a wide receiver in the third round, and then a quarterback in the fourth round.
Think they in the mood for some motherfucking draft.
So I don't know exactly who they will be, but those are the positions that I would probably target. Tilo said, "Yo, for real though, so wait till you see the tight end Hurst." Yeah.
But I ain't benching, dropping the sleeper picks, it's making the taco managers mumble. When I'm on the clock, it's like a topic, they all fumble. Try to snipe me in your ass and get smacked. My motherfucking homie got my back. Never let me slip, cause if I slip, then I'm slipping. But if I got my sleepers, then you know I'm straight tripping, and I'ma continue to put the wins down, put the stack down, and if you casual, talk shit, I have to put
Joker,
the
you're not
smack
getting
down.
Allen in the super flex league in the third round. Like Allen's going in the first round in the super flex. And ZJ said rank Amarion, Barkley, Brown.
It's like this, like that, with that. Draft stacks and up, and like
I'm gonna say
cash and up.
Barkley, Hampton, and Brown.
So just chill till the fantasy show.
All right, and then there's one more song on YouTube here. Dude, what the hell? They're already putting ads on the song.
Yo,
Just upload this shit today.
Smoke, what's good, 420 crew? It's your boy Alex, the fantasy football hustler, coming at you live from the smoke-filled war room where difference actually wins championships.
Yeah.
We out here building empires, one pick at a time. And right now, we're deep in the super flex. IDP best ball tournament, the ultimate mashup where your offense
Damn
gets
it.
super flexes and spicy,
Sure, here we go.
and your defense brings the pain.
Linebackers dropping hammers, defensive ends feasting, safeties balling out on your bench, automatically cooking. While you sit back, relax, and let the points roll in. We got theme divisions of filling up fast. Cheech Chong Karate Kid, Rocky punching in those stats. You name it, we got it. Low buy-ins, massive.
Yeah, Brown said that's not true. I got Allen in the second round once. The 2-1. Yeah. I still don't even know how that. I mean, I know how you got him at the 2-1, but still don't know how he even dropped that far. It's only time. Only time.
Plus dynasty and straight dominance. Let's roll. Welcome to the show. Let's move. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Let's smoke!
Yeah. All right. So those are the 4 songs that are on YouTube. But more to come. Big pause. But how about this one? This one always makes me laugh.
Yo, it's that smoke session fire. 420 crew in the building. We about to light up these fake fantasy fools.
Chris, we said I got me at the 2-6 in one of these. Yeah, for sure.
More like heart stoppers. Straight clowns. Grab your blunts. Let's hit 'em up. First off, fuck your crew in the clique. You claim fantasy phonies when we spitting that flame. Your bogus ass bogus kitty cats playing games. Neon cocks pissing, but y'all straight lame. We the 420 kings rolling deep in the haze. Dissing y'all weak vibes, set the league ablaze. Hit 'em up, light 'em up quick. 420 taking shots, y'all can't handle this shit. Step a bogus, think you running the field. Booger nose faker, your picks get peeled. We drafting legends while you chasing ghosts. Kitty scratch fever, but your claws ain't close. Neon cock strutting, feathers all fake glow. We puffing that real, watch your empire blow. Heart starters, nah, y'all barely beating. We eating waivers while y'all straight retreating. Talk big on pies, but your stats all cat. 420 hustling, put you fools on the map. Wait now. On the scrap, you claiming the throne, we smoking your crown. Light up the booth, watch your weak ass drown. First off, fuck your crew in the clique. You claim fantasy phonies when we spitting that flame. You bogus ass bogus kitty cats playing games. Small cocks pissing, but y'all straight lame. We the 420 kings rolling deep in the haze. Dissing y'all weak vibes, set the league ablaze.
Chris be laughing at the bogey ass.
420 taking shots, y'all can't handle this shit. Kitty purring soft, but we roar like lions. Neon cock dimming, your light straight dying. Bogus predictions, booger wipes on the mic.
Yo, Watt in the house. What it do, bro? Said you ready for this year? Bro, am I ready? Yeah. Hell yeah. We've been drafting for this tournament since February. This is Division 249. And I'm not in every single draft, but I'm in a lot of them.
We inhaling victory, y'all straight reject. Yeah, that's right, we coming for the neck. 420 smoke clouds, y'all catching the wreck. No peace, no.
And I forgot he did a remix to this one too.
Putting holes in your game. First off, fuck your crew in the clique. You claim fantasy frauds getting lit up in flames. Bogus booger bitches getting lit as stains. Small cocks pissing on your whole.
Dude, an insane amount of leagues, bro. Insane amount.
Dead in the water, league set ablaze. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up. 420 forever, suck my fantasy dick. 420 crew out, chalk lines where your heart used to be. We the real MVPs. Y'all ain't even league minimum to me. Puff, puff, pass on your grave, smoke rising like your career's died twice. Hit 'em up, nah, erase 'em forever. That's the price. And when the smoke clears, all that's left is your soul on clearance. Half off, no bias, just silence.
You play to win the game.
You play to win the game. Hello? You play to win the game.
Watt says, wide receiver over running back this year? Nah, man, it seems like it's more running back over wide receiver this year. Everyone just zeroed in on the running backs for sure. Let's see. I can't remember what's on the remix, but let's listen to it.
Fuck the hard starters. Yeah. 420 and a half. I rock the mic like I'm chief of full time. This and these clowns, this hustler time. 420 crew, we burning them slow. Light up the booth, watch the fake ones go. Yo.
And lay low.
Yo.
He said, but Crispy said there's one problem.
But there's one problem. Everybody still thinks that I absolutely suck.
First off, bogus boogeyman, you a snot-nosed fraud. Think you running fantasy? Nah, you just a facade. Pixar trash like you drafted in the dark. We smoking legends, you chasing question marks. Kitty cat scratching, but your claws too dull. Purring on pies, but you take straight no. Neon piss cock, crowing feathers fake and cheap. We puffing that chronic, put your ass to sleep. Hard starters, more like heart failures. Flopping hard, we wave a wire guards. You playing catch up in the yard. Talk big game, but your league's all scrub. 420 elite, we crushing y'all like a dub. Booger boy bogus, wipe that nose clown. We building empires, you tearing yours down. Fantasy queef, we eating y'all pussies. Puff past the L, watch your crew nose dive. This that hustler, burning through your soul. 425, leaving holes in your hole. Pretty little fools, neon cocks wilting, breaking all the rules. We the kings of the haze, this track plays. All starters days, lost in the maze. Hustle style, hustle flow, we on the night. 420 taking flight, y'all out of sight. Yo, kitty purse off, but we bite like pits. Neon cocked in, your glow counterfeit. Bogus predictions, booger smears on the screen. We rolling that green, living the dream. You claim the throne, nah, you sitting on crumbs. We trade block wins, you screaming for chumps. Hard to what? Y'all starters get sacked for 20 fat stacks. You're wild and flat. Hyping up the cap, we dropping knowledge bombs. You falling in the trap. Booger bogus busted, infested and weak. Kitty claws meek, neon beak, too bleak. We cooking y'all slow, low heat roast. Puff on the ghost, watch your egos toast. No it's this eternal 420 journal, your story infernal. Yeah, this that hustler, burning through your soul. 425, leaving holes in your hole. Bogus boogers, kitty little fools. Neon cocks wilting, breaking all the rules. We the kings of the haze, this track blaze. All starters days.
Aiden said, what do you think about Breece Hall? I like him. The offense is going to go through him more often than not. Gino, check it down. Yeah. Mental Oriental Matt in the house. What up, bro? And your team with no QBs. He realized it later, Crispy. Yeah, singing Mushroom from Matt. You the man. I don't know what to sing. And oh, hey, Marco from the future. What up, bro? Say good morning from the future. Yeah, the heart me from Matt. Look at that. I was on it. Right before I was about to cut off. Got it. Let's see. And no one ever told me how the volume sounded. Can you guys hear me talking over the songs? It's always trying to get the DJ Panic Pick songs in the mode. All right, Matt said, yeah. Uh-oh, TJ. Oh. All right, cool. So it sounds good. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Sorry for yelling. Let's see. What's another one? All right, Marcos, I can hear you fine. Perfect. We're gonna play some more of these DJ Panic Pick songs because we got to see which ones are gonna make the cut on the album. I mean, there's 4 tracks that have been added on YouTube so far, but there could be a bunch of tracks on this one. How about, let's see, what about the Stone Champions?
Yeah, like you never seen a stone champion before. Huh? Jaws all on the floor like Brady just walked in with 6 more. Yeah, it's me, motherfucker. Blunt lit, lying up, vicious. Your league dues pay my weed bill. Delicious.
Delicious.
'Cause I'm the real slim hustler. Please stand up, please stand up, please stand up. Roll that wood like that gas. Put your hands up, put your hands
Got
up.
you, crispy fucker.
Just traded your
Yeah, you
mama
take
for
Cody
gold.
Simon in the 25th round.
What? Bitch, shut up. I'm the real 420 fantasy hustler. Please stand up, please stand up. I'm high as giraffe, pussy, still cook your whole squad. Started Gibbs and Laporta, left your team in the fog. You started Russell Wilson, bro, you clinically dead. I got more points on my bench.
Started Russell Wilson.
Marshall Matters, the way I murder these leagues. Typing waivers at 3 a.m. while I'm chiefing these trees. You pay 200 for beach, and I got him in the 8th. Now I'm laughing in the group chat, smoking loud in your face. Yeah, congratulations, nerd. You took CMC first, now we tore his ACL again. Damn, that gotta hurt. Hey, I run 14 leagues, all money, no free. Your girlfriend managed my best team. She called me Big C. I'm shady, I'm grimy, I'm twisted, I'm baked. Traded you rights for Tyreek straight to your face. You accepted it too, dumbass. What'd you think? Now I'm 12-0 blunt lit, pouring purple drink. Cause I'm the real slim hustler. Please stand up, please stand up, please stand up. Got your leafy in my blunt wrap. Hands up, hands up. Hands up. I just dropped 380, bitch. Shut up, shut up, shut the fuck up. I'm the real 420.
We already got 8 IDPs. I need to get some more offense.
Stand up. Hi, kids. Do you like violence? Wanna see me bench your whole team in silence? Wanna copy my lineups and act like you built it? I just started pooping out when we won. You fucking missed it. I'm the commissioner nightmare, the taco terror. Scan the league on Venmo, change the name to Error. Your team's so ass, they call it the Cleveland Browns. I'm smoking on that pack louder than your playoff sounds. Bro, it's just fantasy. Now this shit is real life. Lost a grand last year, made your sister my wife. I'm toxic, I'm manic, I'm baked out my brain, but I'm still dropping 200 every fucking game. Call me Eminem, the way I slaughter these nerds. Leave them crying in the group chat, stuttering words. Yeah, I talk mad shit, but I back it with stats. While you're crying about matchups, I'm counting these raps. So with a real 420 hustler, please stand. Please stand, please motherfucking stand. I repeat, with a real champion, please stand. We're gonna have a championship here. Cause every time I drop a 50 piece, another nerd cries himself to sleep. Light one up for the hustlers, fuck the rest of these geeks. Slim hustler, out, 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 out,
Hate that shit up. Fuck your team.
Hey, Corey in the house. What up, bro? We're going through some of these DJ Panic Pick songs to see which ones are going to make the cut on the album. I got 4 up there already. I don't know if you saw them. I mean, those are the hot ones here. I think this one was dope too. The Many Leagues. There was like a Many Men like remix. Let's see.
Yeah. Fantasy season. Draft night. Many leagues, many leagues. Trying to take my wins away. Come and take your picks away. Sniped in my draft, dog, and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. And y'all trying to take my league away. Come and take your picks away. Many leagues, many leagues. Wishing bust palm me, Lord, I don't pick no more. No, don't look to the waiver, why no more?
So going for all these RB handcuffs. I think Mitchell was already taken before. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, Mitchell was taken in round 16. So he went way earlier. And I don't necessarily like getting them. I just didn't go RB heavy in this one, so I felt like I had to get some depth. But yeah, crazy. Mitchell went hella high.
Many leagues, many leagues. Wishing bus palm me, Lord, I don't pick no more. Don't look to the board no more.
So I'm curious about the guy who keeping his secret until round 30. We'll see. It was the person on TikTok who brought someone up. Is that what it was? So I think he might have already got taken, actually. Snagged 2 out of my 3 handcuffs for RB. Nice.
Many leagues, many leagues. Wishing bus palm me. Have mercy on me. Fantasy football, baby. We running this league. Come and take your picks away. Come and take your picks away.
Got you, Lalo Lau. Let's see. Gotta add some more IDP guys here. I feel like I don't need to draft any IDP guys. Still get like 3 more, but got a lot of time. Still a lot of decent guys to be able to get, just needing a couple. But it is slim pickings. It is slim pickings around here. Damn. I mean, it was nice when I used to be able to get her big in the round 30s. Not anymore, because the guys like Crispy taking them all early. So this one isn't a DJ Panic pick song, but this one's just a funny song. Got to bring it back every once in a while.
This is for all you people out there that drafted every motherfucker that's out for the season. How could it be?
Eduardo, I'm going Bijan over Gibbs.
Paper cut, he goes, ouch, and yep, he's on the IR. Laser pointer in the eye, and my stars on the IR. Ain't too much.
Speaking of DJ Panic pick, he's in the house.
Oh, what's up? What are you guys talking about?
Well, I was just playing all your songs right now. I said we're playing some other ones. Got to see which ones might make the cut of the album. And
hell yeah.
Yeah, and then this song came up in the rotation. Not a DJ Panic.
I love this, man.
Song, but
yeah, when I first heard this, you sent it to me. I use it as an alarm. So when I wake up, this is what I hear.
Nice.
Wedgie another trip to the IR. These stars, they aren't even injury prone, but they're breaking every single effing bone.
Callie Jam said how bad my team is. You want is that your way of saying grade you? Evan Bone.
Everything I see, I kind of like, besides the Tanja's pick.
Let's see.
Man. So I don't even remember drafting yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I barely remember coming on. I was wasted, so my bad if I offended anyone.
Jamie was white girl wasted.
Yeah.
Yesterday. Yeah. Oh, how about this song, Christmas in July?
All right, before we dive in.
Oh, I love this song, dude.
Real quick.
Snowflakes falling like confetti from a blown rail.
Sleigh bells ringing with the jingle bells swinging.
Santa's sleigh low riding through the clouds.
Playlist bumping Christmas carols, smoke curling like mistletoe haze.
Yeah.
That's the spirit of night. Kick back, light up some green. Cause this here 'twas the night before Christmas. Yo, ho, ho, Oh, pass the eggnog, spike it with that green dream. It's a Cushman's miracle, know what I mean? It's a Cushman's Eve, like the tree with the gas. Santa rolled up in a low rider sleigh, dashing through the snow at 420 fast. Cookies on the plate, all baked with hash. Milk in the cup, got the can of butter splash. Jingle bells, bong rips all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a 420 reindeer hustler sleigh. Hey, 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 Christmas carols, we stay litty. Merry Christmas to the whole goddamn city. Merry Christmas to the whole goddamn city.
Dude, in December, I'm going to play the song so much.
Yeah, dude.
Chief and his dad, stockings hung by the chimney with care. In hopes that St. Nick soon will be there. Decked in red flag. The family's nestled all snug in their beds while visions.
Yeah, and we got 4 songs that have officially made the album on YouTube now. I played those ones at the beginning.
One of them dropped today. Love seeing it.
No way. Marco said, don't have to worry about my home league anymore. It got dissolved after 10 years 2 days ago. Damn, dude. Is that because there was pushback against Sleeper? Because isn't the NFL fantasy going away now that ESPN bought them or whatever?
Santa rolled up in a low rider sleigh, dashing through the snow at 420 fast. Presents in the sack smell loud.
You know what I thought was funny, Jamie? All these layoffs for ESPN. That's not necessarily funny, but how many content creators are oh my gosh, Stefania Bell got laid off from ESPN. I don't know. Her fantasy advice was so whack for the longest time, and even her injury news it's okay, but I don't know, you could Google all the injuries and shit and just literally find out exactly what she's saying.
Yeah,
she's so boring.
Back in 2007, 2008, it was something special back then, but now it's fuck it.
Yeah, who cares?
Google shit. Yeah.
And I'm sure she's not hurting for money or hurting for a job. I mean, if she wants to, she could just start a podcast, I'm sure.
Yep.
But that's what's funny. A lot of the people who are on ESPN, they'll be on the ESPN podcast or whatever, but they'll never go start their own podcast because it's a lot harder.
Yeah, I remember Matthew Berry and Stefania Bell used to do their podcast back in the mid 2000s.
Yeah, Brown said, I don't feel bad for those guys. Sorry, not sorry. He said, overpaid for what? He said, charge us an arm and a leg. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
I think when there was a lack of options, the Fantasy Focus podcast was good. But also Matthew Berry was a big part of that. So I don't know. It's just I don't know, Field Yates or whatever. Me and him are the exact same age. He just seems the type of guy that was such a nerd, that never had any friends unless they were the uppity type, like him, because he comes from all those rich kids or whatever. But everything he talks about is just boring. I don't know. They never make anything exciting.
Even when there was limited podcasts back in the day, the 3 that I remember, there was CBS, NFL.com, and ESPN. And ESPN was the hands down worst podcast for advice.
Yeah. That's for sure. And Jay Tan said, who would you draft first out of AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, or Ladd? I'd probably draft them in that order that you're given, but
same.
Yeah.
Matthew,
Mr. Fantasy Football. Yeah, and Matthew Berry was cool. I met him one time at a convention here in Vegas, and he was super cool and super nice. So I don't have anything bad to say about him necessarily, but as far as the advice goes, there's just a lot of options now. Like Jamie said, you go back maybe 10 years, in 2016. I don't know. I was listening to podcasts and I was like, man, these guys suck. I need to start a podcast. But it just took COVID happening before I actually did. Yeah, always looking back and wishing that I would have done more research and figured out how to start a podcast. Marco said no, but wasn't that at all. It was more of an issue of some guys in the league just sort of tired of it, to make a long story short. But, some guys have nothing on Sundays in a few weeks. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's how it goes, man. I mean, with the home leagues, it's like you gotta, like, everyone has to, like, stay committed, or because, I mean, I don't know, even like my home league, for example, it started in 2007 initially. And I don't know, you just start having fallouts with like people, like, I mean, it was back then where all my leagues were, the league was like $50. And I remember like having a fallout with like multiple people over them not paying the $50, because like everyone was everyone's friend, right? And like you just you just don't think that people are going to end friendships over $50 or like ghost you over $50. So I mean, that happened a few times, and those guys are out. And then at one point it's like not even a home league, at that point, because there's so many people that are from different areas around the country or whatever. And Jay Tan said my go-to is the Fantasy Footballers fantasy football show with those guys. Yeah, I mean, make this your go-to, bro. I mean, we go live, and during the season I'll be live every day. I mean, the advice that you'll get here will be so much more like specific to like your league than like the cookie cutter stuff. Like, I'm pretty much modeling everything after like what the footballers did, but I'm just like way more of a hardcore player than they are. It's like the leagues that they play in is kind of like the league that's in the show, the league.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to watch football or listen to them all the time before they were popular, but then they started getting mainstream, and I still listen to their dynasty show because they have a separate dynasty show from their actual weekly show, and I'll listen to the dynasty show once in a while. But
is it even those guys, or is it
well, it's what's his name, Betts or something? He's the host, but then they always have one of the footballers each week come on as a guest.
Yeah, see, and that's funny. And then they're probably like not even the guys who are giving a lot of information, because I bet they don't even really play in dynasty leagues.
Yeah. One of my favorites was always.
I'll stop talking shit about them if they bring me on to be their IDP guy. If they do that,
there you go.
I won't say a mean word about them. I don't even think I've said a mean word about them anyways. I mean, it's just
I don't even think
they cater to like the 80% of like fantasy football like goers that are just in that casual, the casual yeah, for sure. Just the regular start 7 single QB.
Yep.
And there's nothing wrong with those leagues, but like I feel like once you expand just anywhere past that at all, like you'll realize how those leagues just get kind of boring kind of quick. But it's like you don't know what you don't know. And like if we were comparing it to like some type of like meat, and like if we're considering those the regular like type of meat, maybe like the meat that gets consumed the most, you're talking hot dogs, you're talking ham, you're talking sliced turkey, like that kind of stuff. And I just feel like these leagues are like just a little bit more like a fine steak,
Hell yeah. Yeah, the football guys, what's his name? Sigmund Bloom, Cecil Lammey.
Mm-hmm.
They were one of my favorites back in the day. Like they started about 20 years ago, and back in the mid 2000s, I found them when they first started, and they were way better, even as an unknown professional. Like they were way better than the ESPN, CBS guys.
And Landon, you still there on TikTok? Hold on, Jamie. Landon, you still there on TikTok? If so, I'll answer your question. Just let me know if you're still there.
What's the question?
Let's see if he's still there. Okay, yeah, he is. He said, shit, hold on. Let me make my pick real quick, and then I'll read it. I just got on the clock right now. Okay, he said, is in the 8th pick, back-to-back, Saquon and Cook bad. And is it an 8-man league? Like, I don't think taking running back in an 8-man league is bad, like at all, because you're still going to be able to get really good wide receivers around 3 and 4.
So
he said, yeah, it's an 8-man league.
8-man, and you're at the 8th pick.
Yeah,
I would diversify, maybe go St. Brown and the top, like James Cook. Because when it comes back to next round, you're still gonna in an 18 league with your third and fourth pick.
He said St. Brown was 5th, so he was already gone.
Oh shit. Jefferson then maybe.
But see, even that, like, I mean, but he's saying that people are talking shit about him doing that, and I don't think it's like,
I
don't think it's like
fine.
shit talk worthy, because like I feel like you're gonna get good wide receivers in round 3 and 4. Okay, he said he said JJ's there, but he's not high on JJ.
Okay, I mean I like JJ. I think he does have the ability to be a top 3, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to do the math in my head. Who would be there receiver wise at what's 6? So 16, 2, that's 22. So that'd be like you could probably get AJ Brown.
In the 3rd round?
Smith in the 3rd and 4th pick, because that's only
maybe
22 people off the board, right? So I'm thinking in my 12-team leagues, who's there at the end of the?
Oh, okay. He said. Okay, here's where the shit talking's coming in. I guess it's not even. He more of the story has been unveiled. So he said CMC was there also, and he said that's why people are talking shit that he took Barkley and Cook over CMC, but just like you, he said he's nervous about the injury.
Yeah,
I mean, nervous about getting an injury, not about the injury.
You got to remember, Christian McCaffrey, CMC last year had what 450 touches.
Yeah, and
a lot. He's
TJ, I'm grading tonight. I'll throw you in the mix, and someone get a super chat in there so we can get a fat ass dab.
Hell yeah! But no, I don't hate it because I have Barkley RB6, I would think. CMC is like 4th. But I understand the injury, the age. I don't hate it, man.
So he said he ended up. Oh shit! How many IDP guys did I get? Totally didn't even check before I clicked that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, got my 10. And okay, he said in the 3rd and 4th he got Pickens and Josh. So I'm assuming Josh Allen. Is the draft over? Like put it in. Like who'd your starters end up being? Stow it in if the draft is over.
So in an 8-team league, getting Josh Allen in the 4th, I like it because you got that positional advantage. If I missed out on Josh Allen, I would just completely wait until the very end because you're still going to get a top 10 quarterback.
Yeah.
But yeah, getting Josh Allen, I like it. So good draft so far, man.
Okay. And Ron said, what do you think about pairing? I mean, I'm never trying to force it. I think when people force it and draft guys earlier than they should, I mean, I feel like that's the only reason why I wouldn't like it. But yeah, if it works, it works. You know, like, I mean, the thing is, it feels nice to be like, oh, I just doubled up, you know, because my quarterback and wide receiver, you know, scored a touchdown. I mean, it's only like a mental thing because it happens at the same time. So you feel like you're doubling up because it happens at the exact same time. You know, whatever quarterback you have in there, who's the other option? Would they end up scoring more, you know, than the guy just because the guy who's not the pair, you know?
And then I want to go back to that 8-team league.
Okay.
Real quick.
Here, hold on real quick. Before you do, let me read off his team because he just threw it in here. Right. So he said Allen, Barkley, Cook, Pickens, Burden, Kraft, Javonte, Broncos and Bates, and then Neighbors and Dak are on the bench.
I don't hate it. I like it.
But I mean, yeah, it's not top heavy at wide receiver. That's the thing. I mean, that's the tough part. Like, that's why I feel like I'd like what Jamie said is going evenly and taking a wide receiver, running back and wide receiver back to back probably in the first and second, and then the second and third. I'd probably just do that back to back and then lock those 4 guys down like first, because it is nice having Allen, but I don't know. Like, I feel like I'd want Burden as like my flex.
I mean, like, Dak for me, he's a top 8. I have him in that 8 to 10 range. So I
Yeah,
wouldn't
he's
even mind
solid at
starting
QB.
Dak. Yeah. Like
Oh,
skip the
starting
Allen.
Dak. Yeah, like not even drafting
Yeah.
Allen and just like going with
Yeah.
Dak. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I was gonna
Because
say,
it's nice having Allen, but like if it's just regular QB scoring, like there's a lot of guys I feel like will be just in the same realm as Allen, maybe a couple points here or there, like, 3 or 4 point difference, throughout the season. Who knows? Even if it's like close to 10 points, like if you have a better skill player in there, I feel like that's what's going to make more of a difference to like you winning a league like that, because everybody's pretty stacked in an 8-man league, no matter how you slice it.
I was gonna say, go look up Alex's video he posted a few years ago. What an 8-team league is. You'll see the fucking people on those stick horses jumping around.
I don't even know how to describe it. It's like you have to actually just watch the video.
Hilarious.
For the people on TikTok, I feel like it's one of my top pinned videos that's on there.
Dude, I come across it in my timeline every freaking year, and I think it's hilarious. I send it out to people every time I see it.
Hell yeah, I like it. And Jay Tans, I'm hesitant too about drafting McCaffrey, even being a 49er fan, because he has a load last year. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm no matter what, I'm not going to be loading up on CMC. I'm sure I'll have him in a couple drafts, but yeah, I feel like it'll be drafts that I have like a later pick that he goes like at the end of the first, instead of like high or mid first.
And it's like I like the St. Brown over CMC if I had to choose. I also like Jonathan Taylor over CMC.
That's who I got in this draft, not over CMC, but that's who I got in the first round. And Laylo Lyle, we're going to start off with his squad here on the grade. And Luke said, this is a great team. Let's see how it all shaped out. The quarterbacks he pushed off, he ended up getting Love and Ward. To me, Ward's still like a C+. He does have a lot of potential, but he's still like a C+ guy. He hasn't broken the threshold yet. Love, I'd say, is like a B. So it's probably it's like a B- like total for that if we average out.
Yeah, I'll give it a check.
And Brown, you the man. All right, we're about to do a dab for this super chat. Let's get it.
Love me some Brown. Always snipes me.
Always sniping. So the running backs, woo, look at this, man. It's always nice if you get Bijan, like a nice feeling for anyone to get Bijan not at number 1, like not having the number 1 pick, but you still get Bijan. So I'm sure he was stoked getting Bijan with the number 2 pick there. And we're going to grade Brown in a second. Brown picked Gibbs. So I'm curious on why he did that. There's always a reason. And I bet he's just trying to diversify, because I think he's got the number 1 pick kind of often. Oh, and I don't know about often, but enough times to where he wants to diversify with getting Gibbs. That's all I can think. And Circled Cross, what up, Ziggy? Yes, sir. We'll get you in there for a grade. So there's a couple people before you, but yeah, we're going to get through the grades, and I got you in the rotation. Thanks for jumping in, bro.
But I do love that Derrick Henry, Bijan's combo.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the only running backs that he has. And, just because Bijan's in there, I feel like you have to have some really shitty running backs to make it not be at least like an A-. And I feel like Bijan, I mean, he's like, an A+, like by himself. Him and Gibbs, I think, are the only like A+ guys that are there. And Henry, he's either a B+ or an A-. I mean, I guess it just kind of depends on how I'm feeling in that day, because Henry's still a beast. I feel like I'm probably giving it an A-. I think I'm giving it an A- because of only the 2.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a smiley face. Love it. I'm interested to see later, did he get like a Justice Hill or a Randall? Or
I know he didn't get Justice Hill, because I got Justice Hill.
All right, nice. And then with Bijan, did you get the other B Rob later? Just
yeah, you know what? I got him also. So he.
Oh, there you go.
Because they both went like, well, maybe Justice Hill wasn't later than he normally goes, but I know a couple people who are drafted in this draft that they'll go after him if I didn't get him. I think I got him in the 25th round. But even like Brian Robinson, I think I got him in like the 17th round. So it's not like I got 3 IDP players before I got him and an extra quarterback, I think. So Yeah, I
So
didn't
you're,
even
you're
like
really
draft him higher.
hoping you're really banking on Lalo team just sucking this year for the
Yeah,
top
see, and
picks.
I know I got Henry and Bijan, so I don't want them to suck, but you know, it's like we got to take those shots. You just never know. Could be a waste. I hope it's a waste of a pick for the teams that I have Bijan on, but if anything happens, could even be just a game or two, you know, just literally anything. Who knows? So yeah, I'm giving it an A- for those running backs and the tight end wide receivers here. McBride, Collins, Tet, and someone on TikTok said, "How'd Tet fall that far, bro?" Just because of the quarterbacks, like that's the only reason. It's a 2 quarterback league, it's a super flex league, and so many quarterbacks went. Like, yeah, I don't know how he fell to the 7-2 either, because that was really that was far. That was far.
All right, Brown's in the chat, right? Brown, go to U.S. Marshal 246. You're on the clock. For some reason, Rizm tagged me and not you. But yeah, if you make your 2 picks, Rizm is on auto, so I get to pick again real quick.
Yeah, and Rhythm's usually passed out around this time. Oh, and you know what? Hold on, I'm on the clock here and make this pick real quick.
Which league is it? Armageddon? No, Fugitive. So I know Rizm was.
Yeah, that's where I'm at in the Fugitive.
Yeah, I just picked before I hopped on.
8-10. Man, this one's tough right here.
I was debating Harrison. I was also going to go Pollard, but I ended up taking Stevenson that draft.
Yeah, and Rizm went Harrison right before me. You know, I think he has God and Win in his name. We're locking in Godwin.
I love it. Godwin, dude. I love that pick.
And I'm pretty sure.
Let's see.
I'm pretty sure that I drafted Baker in there, so we got a nice little stack.
So if you look at the
I like the update on Sleeper. You seen the update on Sleeper where it tells you like how many picks away you are and shit like that?
Yes, but
and
it's
like
never
highlights
right.
when you're on the clock. I love it.
It's never fucking correct on my phone.
Oh, really? You just got to reset. You just got to close the app and open it back up then.
I do. And unless I deleted the app and I downloaded it again and it was right for one time. But after that, like it says I'm like 1 pick away, but I'm like 15 picks away.
Dang it. And okay, so and Lalo, he got Godwin on his squad over here, and he got Shakira. Dude.
I like it. I mean, Shakira
and he got Fanning. I don't even know if I said Fanning. Got Fanning as well.
And McBride. Holy shit. Love it.
Yeah, so 2 good
Nico
flexes
Collins.
in there. I mean, Nico's pretty solid at the 411. A lot of quarterbacks went before him. Yeah. I feel like I want to give that. I mean, am I crazy for wanting to give it like an A-? Because I feel like, I mean, it's teetering. Like, I feel like it's like A- B+ status. But like, dude, to get McBride, Fanning, Nico, Tet, I mean, I feel like that's 2 solid wide receivers. I mean, you could get better than Tet. You can get better than Nico. But I feel like Nico's still like a top 12 guy. Tet's like flirting with a top 15 guy, maybe not top 15, but flirting with it, I bet. And I don't know, man.
Like, I'm gonna give it a smiley face plus. I love this.
Yeah, you got guys at really good value, which I don't like being your opponent in this league. I really don't like it. I don't know how you got those guys at.
It's because he's weighted on quarterback. So
yeah, for sure. Because your quarterbacks kind of suck. Like in the grand scheme of things,
getting Tet that late is freaking awesome.
Yeah, I mean his running backs and then wide receivers and then flexes are amazing. I mean quarterbacks, yeah, like that's the weak spot for sure.
It's crazy. I mean McConkey went right before. I love that. McLaurin. So receivers did fall here.
Yeah, a lot of quarterbacks went early and made those wide receivers.
Looking after the guy after Tet, like Waddle. Let's see who else. I mean, yeah, give me Tet over all them guys.
Yeah. All right. So let's see the IDP. This could make or break it right now. Let's see here. Oh, but he started off hot though with Devin Lloyd, Quincy Williams, Henley, Hines Allen, and then Nick Cross. So if I was grading all these guys like individually, here's how I would grade it. It would be like Lloyd, Williams, A- guys. Henley's a B+ guy. Hines Allen is like a B or a B- guy, and then Nick Cross is like a B, maybe a B+ guy, but like the thing that sucks about these DBs is like overall they're just not gonna score like as high as the linebackers. So like that has to be a little downgrade for those guys no matter what.
I think I'm a little bit lower on Quincy Williams than the consensus.
Oh, and really quick said I love Lamar's the handle on TikTok. Said, how do you do offense and defense? Well, I mean, it's all about your commissioner. Because it's just adding the roster spots is all it is. Like obviously, like you should know scoring and things like that. You shouldn't just add the roster spots without knowing how you're going to do the scoring. But yeah, it's super fun. It is super fun. And K Welsh said, "Is this a dynasty league?" No, it's a redraft league.
It's a best ball tournament. But for Quincy Williams, man, like I don't know. Am I crazy? I'd rather have TJ Edwards. I'd rather have Bonito. Maybe even Demetrius Knight. Am I crazy for that? Over Williams?
Yeah.
All right.
Because I'd take Quincy over all those. I'd take Quincy over all those guys. But the guys you said, very close after for me. Okay. If you're hating on Quincy because he plays on the Browns, that position always garners a lot of fantasy points. Woo!
Yeah, I think. I need to rethink this because Quincy Williams for me is in that like 55 to 60 range overall.
What do you mean? With snaps?
No, overall IDP.
Oh.
So
you have him way too low then.
I think I
have him way too low.
I think I do. I really do.
Woo!
Yeah, I need to look more into this because
yeah, just go look at what Quincy did. I know he got hurt a little bit last year, so don't look at his overall points. Look at the points per game.
Yeah, so for example, TJ Edwards went after. I mean, I have TJ Edwards at 33 overall for IDP. So I need to put Williams in that range.
Yeah, I would say he deserves to be around there somewhere.
All right.
Because I haven't seen your full rankings, but there's probably not too many DBs that should be ranked over him. I mean, edge rushers, I mean, it all depends on who you have. But even 30 overall seems low for like TJ Edwards and Quincy. Like seems like overall those guys should be in the top 20. Because there's no DBs that are going to outscore them, assuming health.
And I don't really rank IDP. I'm not an IDP master or nothing like that. So it's good to talk it out with you guys. It makes me a better player.
Hell yeah. It all depends on the scoring, though. See, like that's another thing too. Like I don't know. Yep. I don't know how they're doing like if you did rankings on whatever the hell that platform is. I'm spacing right now. Like they're gonna. Yeah, it's not going to be IDP 1, 2, 3. So like I'd probably suck like ranking like on there. Mm-hmm. So like I only give rankings based on what we do, but I know IDP. If you play on Sleeper and you don't change the settings, you play on IDP 1, 2, 3.
Yep. And I love what you do because you add the return yards, like if you interception yards, fumble yards.
Yeah.
And that really does help.
Yeah, for sure.
You wouldn't be drafting DBs at all.
Yeah. I mean, you would and you wouldn't, but I mean, certain guys are going to get a lot of tackles, but I mean, it's just icing on the cake. I mean, you get one big return, 50 or 60 yards, you're getting an extra 5 or 6 points. I mean, might only happen once in the season, but like that's still the extra couple points.
Hopefully it's week 17.
Yeah, right. Damn right. And Alex said, would you rather have RJ Harvey or Chuba Hubbard?
I don't
If
like
we're
either of
talking,
them.
yeah, I mean, I kind of avoid him. I think RJ Harvey, but I don't even know how much. All right, Laylo Lyle, final grade here. So a B plus is what I would give the IDP. So it was 3 B pluses and a B minus. So that's up 2. That's 87 overall. So a B, but as high of a B as you can get before the B plus. There you go. Solid.
Yeah, I agree. Smiley face plus.
And Brown threw in the super chat, so he's going to jump the line. Here we go. And Jaden Daniels, Brock Purdy. I think that's a B plus. It's fringing on an A minus, but
two top 12 potential. So yeah, especially at the value that you got him in the 4th round.
And don't forget, tell us about the Gibbs over Bijan. I assume that it was just you trying to diversify. And so Gibbs, Bucky, JCM. Ooh, I mean, outside of Gibbs, is pretty ugly.
Brooks, yeah. I've actually seen Brooks with the recent news that he went before Stevenson in a fucking draft that I'm in.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck are people thinking, man?
Matt said favorite pick in a 12-man. I just feel like the first pick, you get your guy. I know that it sucks waiting so long, but you're the only team that gets 3 picks inside the top 25 if you're doing 12 team.
Yeah, so what I usually do if I'm in a regular single quarterback 12-team league.
Oh, Brown said he just prefers Gibbs over Bijan. Okay, cool.
All right. I usually go Bijan with my first pick, and then when it comes back to you, you can grab a decent receiver and then go with like do you prefer Breece Hall or Jeremiah Love?
Breece Hall.
Yeah, same. So even though Jeremiah Love in the ADP is above Breece Hall, I think Breece is going to smash. He's one of the best pass catching running backs in the league. Now he actually has a quarterback that is going to throw him the ball.
Yeah.
So I do like the Breece Hall pick if I'm at that top 25 spot.
Man, see, this one's tough because I feel like, I mean, JCM's like a C, he's down there.
I'm going to give him a D.
Bucky, as of right now, man, Bucky's like B minus or like a C plus. Like it's kind of tough. So I'm just nervous about him, as is everybody. It's baked into his draft price for sure.
Like, I mean, I'd rather have David Montgomery straight up over Bucky. Give me, I think I prefer Tootin even. Judkins.
I'm gonna give it a B plus, but I mean, this is a B plus like that Gibbs is carrying all the way.
Only because of Gibbs, yeah.
Yeah. Wide receivers and tight ends: Bowers, Ladd, Scary Terry, Washington, Parker Washington, and then Harrison. I mean, man, for waiting until the 6th round, I mean, you got some pretty solid wide receivers.
I like it.
Yeah.
And
Ladd fell. Like he's usually not falling that far. Yeah. I think that I'm gonna give it a B plus.
Yep, that's definitely a smiley face for me.
Let's see. IDP. How's this all shape out? This could make or break everything. I know sometimes Brown pushes it off. Shit, dude. Max Crosby in the 15th. That's crazy. He's usually never going that late. I don't know about Nick Bosa, though. Why the hell did you pick him right there? Let's see where else. Singleton, solid. Simmons. I get a little bit nervous about him. Just the overall production on the defensive tackles. I just get nervous. Micah Parsons. I'll call Barrett
half the season.
Yeah, I know. I'll call Barrett Carter your 5th, and we'll grade it on him instead of Micah Parsons.
I like it.
I feel like it's fringing between a B and a B plus. I think I'm gonna give it a B.
Yeah, I'd go more towards the B.
Yeah, still solid.
Yeah, still a smiley face.
But yeah, it's Nick Bosa. Like that's one I like even getting him, but like you never I don't know. Like I don't really like when's he draft? Maybe I just don't notice, but is he always drafted that high? I feel like he's not. I feel like I wouldn't even want him like there.
See where I got him.
While you
I
check and
don't
read
find
this
my.
question. Victor
Yeah, I
said who's a
don't.
better prospect and who will do better better RB down the line, Genty or J Love? I mean, I'm gonna say Genty as of right now. Their
Oh,
line got
Genty for
heavily
sure.
improved.
I mean, Genty has a top 5 running back potential for sure.
We still got to see it from J Love and the bad line that they got over there. Like it's
And you gotta
nothing
remember,
nice.
so I put Love where Genty finished last year. So Genty was what 12th or
I think
13th
so, yeah,
at running back.
something like that.
So yeah, put Love maybe in that 13, 14 finish. Genty this year, though, I think is going to smash because they improved the offensive line. They got
Yeah,
new
tremendously.
coaches. So yeah, Genty top 5.
Okay, that makes sense, Brown. He says I've got Bosa much higher in my rankings than y'all do. He said I keep testing that late. I can get him. Okay.
All right, so Bosa for me, I have him 50th, right around like Mac Wilson, Barrett Carter, Patrick Queen, people like that. So
Yeah, you're right, Callie. It's like when the IDP started, it was like there's back to back to back, and yeah, there was kind of no break. People just drafted a bunch.
So the fact that he got Nick Bosa and I have him right on back to back with Barrett Carter, and
Okay.
look how late you got them. Like that's a 6-7 round difference.
Yeah.
And I have them back to back in my ranks. So yeah, I would have went a different route.
And Lucas said you like JT and James Cook for the full season running backs. Yeah, man. I mean, they're going to be the top guy, some top guys.
Fuck yeah, dude. JT's the only running back in that backfield that's gonna be worth a shit. Give him 70+% of snaps.
Yeah, linebackers went hella early, and I was glad that I snagged some because I grabbed Nick Bolton, Dodson, and Landman. So I got 3 top guys.
I love all those. Hell yeah. A+.
So for Brown here, we got B+, we got a B+, another B+, and then a B. So that's up 3. So an 88. 88. That's really solid.
Yeah, solid. Hell yeah.
And this draft, I think there's just a bunch of sharks in here because like everybody kind of ate into each other a little bit. Let's see how Cali Jam squad fared here. Burrow, Stafford.
Love it. Give that an A.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it an. I think I'm giving it an A-.
Oh yeah, I'd say A-. Yeah, let's do that.
Jacobs, Tootin, Harvey, Gainwell. Oh man, hold on. Get the drop for Kenny G.
Oh my God! They killed Kenny! You bastards!
Man.
Yeah, these are
that's ugly. He said that this, out of all 106 drafts that he's done, this is his worst combination of running backs.
Yes, it has to be. I mean, I do like the value on Tootin a little bit, but it could.
I mean, he got good value on Harvey too because he's usually going before the 9th round. Maybe not that much farther up, somewhere in the 8th, but yeah, I'm gonna say B-. It's ugly. I mean, it's not horrible though.
Even for Harvey, like I'd kind of rather have a Jonathan Brooks who went 2 rounds later. Give me Aaron Jones who went a 4 round later. Dobbins. Dobbins went.
I got him in the
round and a half later. So
yeah,
and I'd rather have Dobbins straight up over Harvey.
Woo woo. And Crispy said, F, please, if you have time. Got you, Crispy. So wide receivers, Chase, Pickens, and tight ends, Loveland, Brian Thomas. I mean,
that's a solid. Good value on Loveland. right?
Yeah, he won the 7th. Yeah, I feel like even Pickens at the 410. I feel like he goes before that. And Mario said Burrow in the 2nd. Oh man, Mario. It's a super flex league,
It's
man. It's
super
a 2
flex.
quarterback league.
Burrow should
It's
be
a
a
two.
first round pick sometimes
It,
in a super
it's a
flex.
2. Well, it's a 2 quarterback league. He just doesn't understand because most of the TikTok content creators are doing like single QB mocks all the time.
Yeah, and then if that's the case, Burrow is like a 6th-round pick. So,
Yeah. I'm gonna give this.
I mean, I do
It's
like the
tough.
values. He got the right players, honestly.
I know. I
Brian
feel like
Thomas,
I'm gonna do an A- on
yeah,
that.
I love it. I'm gonna give it a rainbow.
And let's see. We got IDP. All right. So Cali Jam. He wasn't messing
Oh
around with
wow,
IDP. Sherwood,
yeah, I
Gray,
love it.
Franklin, Anderson, Hunter, and
Wow,
then Demario Davis, like right after for good measure.
and Jihad. So
I think
I
I'm gonna.
love this room.
I think I'm gonna give it an A-.
Yep.
Oh, let's see. We just got a trade that just came in right now. All right, what do you guys think about this trade? Josh Jacobs and JSN for Montgomery, Waddle, and Walker.
Wait, Josh Jacobs and JSN.
Yep.
Waddle.
For David Montgomery, Waddle, and Walker.
Give me JSN side because you're still getting a running back.
Oh shit, Brown, you're on. Jamie, you're on the clock. 246.
Which one?
U.S. Marshals.
All right.
U.S. Marshals.
Love being on the clock. See.
All right, so I think and Kyler Vick on TikTok said the JSN side easy. I mean, yeah, it does
I
seem
agree.
like JSN's the shiny dollar, and then it's just a bunch of pieces. I mean, but yeah, JSN, man, he's a beast. Yeah, pretty much everyone. JSN side. And that was Minnesota Mike, MN Digger, who got the JSN side there. Okay, Cali Jam. I'm saying A- for that IDP. So it was A- for the QBs, B- for the running backs, A- for the wide receivers, and then A- for the IDPs. That's up 5. That's up 5. So even as shitty as your wide receivers are, that's still, shitty as your running backs are, that's still a 90. I mean, dude, overall, really, really solid. That's insane. Because you were talking shit about your team the whole time. All right. TJ and then Ziggy. And then Matt, are you still on TikTok? And TJ, you still in the chat? Throw a comment in so I know you're there. And then Ziggy, same. Throw a comment in. And then did I say Crispy? You're getting Crispy's getting his F too. TJ squad, Mahomes, Stroud, Willis.
What are you talking about, Willis?
And Tua. So he's got 4 QBs in the top 10 rounds here. That's how crazy the QBs were going. Mahomes to me is still up there, but everybody else here is not. I think I'm going to call it a B total. And Cali Jam said, yeah, it's because I ain't used to the shitty RBs. Oh, shit. Yeah. And Ziggy said, I'm ready for my B day, baby. my B baby. There we go.
So I know Mahomes is Mahomes, right?
Yeah. And he might not. He's probably not starting on the pup.
Yeah, he's. If anything, I see him missing 1 game, and that's it. But still, give me Caleb, who went after. I'd rather have Herbert.
One pick after.
Give me Lawrence above him. Shit, like, I mean, I just took Caleb Williams in that U.S. Marshal draft,
And
and
Aiden said, "Is Rodriguez worth holding? Which Rodriguez?"
Chris
Oh,
Rodriguez. I think so. Yeah,
I mean, well, define holding. Like, is it? Yeah, TJ, you the man. He said Zell super chat. Let's get it.
Fuck yeah. So yeah, you got to hold Rodriguez because if let's say Tootin gets 50%, Rodriguez is gonna get 45, and then give 5% to
And
Squint
Ziggy said
Allen.
Lawrence is going to be a problem this year. I hope so because I got him. I
Yeah.
don't have him in a lot of these drafts, but
Love him, man. I mean, I could see rushing touchdowns. He's passing touchdowns.
he loves to run. We already know that much. And his big lanky ass, if they get anywhere in there close, he could definitely do a QB sneak. I don't know why it's not showing on the email, TJ. But I'm logging in right now. Oh shit! Wait, logged in. Did I log into the wrong one? Let me see. Don't see it over here. Oh yes, but the YouTube check hit the account. It's always nice when that happens. I gets to pay one of my bills. And Callie Jam said, play the video of Caleb missing the tire. He said the big game needed a reminder. Oh, there we go. TJ said, forgot to hit send. Perfect. There it goes. Yeah, boom. All right. So we'll get actually we'll get this dab flowing for TJ right now. Because once a dab gets flowing, the grade might end up better. Who knows?
Hell yeah.
And so yeah, the quarterbacks. I'd say it's a strong B. I don't know if I could give it a B plus because I feel like there needs to be at least
More
2
top
B plus
heavy.
guys for me to, like 2 out of the 4 being B plus guys for me to get it there.
Like if
And
you would have took Herbert over Mahomes, I guarantee Mahomes would have came back to you where you took Henderson. And
you can't say guarantee because I mean it seemed like all the QBs were coming a little bit quicker in this one.
But still, I mean, even Hurts, Nix, he's right there with Mahomes.
Yeah.
But skipping over Caleb and Herbert, and even Hurts over for Mahomes, yeah, I don't like it.
Okay, yeah, and Aiden said I have Tootin, so I'm wondering if I should hold Algier or Rodriguez. I think I'd rather hold Algier. I mean, I know that he's not a handcuff to Tootin, but I feel like there's a lot of people hating on Algier right now because Love went there, but they didn't pay him all this money, and then they're just like not gonna use him at all. Like he's gonna be some part of that offense, just may only be 40%, 45%, but
I could see him taking a lot of the goal line rushes away from Love, so that's a plus.
Yeah,
so you got touchdown.
There may be
upside.
games where they're getting blown out, and then they just don't want to play Love. Like just why I
I'm
heard the
assuming
youngster.
this is a dynasty league that he's talking about.
I'm assuming so because you wouldn't
Go
really hold
sell.
either one of those guys in a keeper.
Yes, but I mean, go sell Rodriguez. You can get some value for him. People love him if you find the right guy.
So running backs, I mean, this is where TJ spent all his money. Genty, Barkley, Henderson. That's nice,
Love
man.
the Genty, love the Barkley. Henderson, I think he went a little too early.
It might have been. I don't know if he would have came back to him.
Give me Scatabo straight up. I kind of like Monty over Henderson, and that's almost a 4-round later. Thinking Judkins could outscore Henderson. Because you got to remember, Stevenson is going to be a thorn in the fucking side.
Yeah, but Henderson still has big playability.
Yeah.
Like nobody's business. He broke off so
I mean,
many big plays.
That's why in Dynasty I still have him as a top 10 running back overall. Some people
Like, he's
are
like
lower
perfect.
on him.
He's perfect for best ball.
Yeah.
Because you don't even have to decide when to start him. If he hits a big, he just hits a big.
So yeah, I don't hate it. I just think you could have gone with the pick right there with Henderson, and then maybe came back with the Judkins instead. So let's say you had Mahomes and Lawrence, and then where you took Stroud, take Judkins. That team would be freaking amazing.
Nah, man, because then I wouldn't have been able to get Lawrence.
Yeah. You just help Alex win this fucking thing.
Fucking TJ, he said, who's Peyton Hillis Jr.? Man. Peyton Hillis, dude, the stud of 2010.
I remember that. Hell yeah.
He helped me get to a championship. I didn't play him in the championship, but it's crazy because that was when I only played in 2 leagues. And in 1 league, it was Zoo Crew, if you guys recognize that name, because he's still drafting with us. He dropped Peyton Hillis because of the bye. And this was back when our benches were only like 5 spots. And I burned the spot and just picked him up. Like he had an amazing schedule after the bye week that year, and it was awesome, man. So I only playing in 2 leagues back then. I got the Peyton Hillis experience and won a championship that year. Hell yeah. Madden cover Hillis. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He's good enough for that year to make the cover, man. Great White Hope. All right, let's see. Back to TJ's squad. So for those running backs, man, I mean,
I love your top 2.
yeah, I mean, I know you're hating on Henderson, but that's still like good depth for only having 3. Man, it's like, is it a B plus or an A minus? Is kind of like what I'm like teetering on here, because
Yeah,
I mean, Genti, I feel is like an A minus. Barkley, I feel like is an A minus or like a B plus, kind of like just like right on the fringe. And I feel like Henderson's a B plus. TJ said, and he got the handcuffs. All right, let's see. Well, you didn't get Stevenson. I mean, that's the biggest handcuff. But man, I'm giving an A minus. I'm giving an A minus.
Being
If I
generous there. Yeah.
if I have to think on it that hard, and you threw in the super chat, yeah, it's just gonna tip the scale towards the better side. But the wide receivers here, ooh man, Igbuka, not bad having on the roster. I don't know about having as the number 1 though. Mike Evans, DK, Wilson, Higgins.
Ooh, that's ugly.
It's ugly, man.
I mean, I love Evans. I think Evans can outscore Buka.
Yeah. Man, yeah, I just don't like this combination. And you know, it could prove me wrong at the end of the day, but I just don't like it.
Yeah, especially with Metcalf. I don't like that pick.
I think I'm gonna give it a B minus. Because like Igbuka and Evans, to me, I mean, solid B's is what they are. I mean, I almost feel like I can't give them a B plus. They have the potential to get there, but I think they're B guys. And then Metcalf, like probably like a C plus.
Yeah.
Wilson, I mean, B minus C plus guy. Higgins, like C. So yeah, I think this kind of all just levels out to a B minus.
Yeah,
at least you got good. At least you got good depth, though. I mean, that's one thing that can. That's one thing that can help for sure. Took to stop your stack. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right.
I mean, the fact that he got 4 starting quarterbacks, 2 of them are going to be on your bench, but you took them where you could have took starting players. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah. In his defense, the quarterbacks were going earlier, so I don't know if that was like DJ panic pick on the 1s and 2s for those.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he did get Willis though.
What are you talking about, Willis?
Let's see. IDPs. Dude, what you started with Jared Verse and Amon Warrior. Yeah. I mean, I love Amon Warrior as much as the next. You just took him way too early. Like you didn't have to take him that early. Because I even like make fun of Brown when he takes him in like the 19th, 20th.
I'm pretty sure I got a notification yesterday about Amon Warrior that he's not healthy right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably just a little cleanup procedure. It's not. I don't think it's anything major.
But still, a little too early on that.
Yeah. I agree with the too early. So let's see. So Verse, Amon Warrior, Van Ginkel, Turner, Grenard. I mean, you did get a bunch of other guys after. We'll even throw Winfield in the mix. You really don't have to get Winfield that early. I mean, what's crazy is like. Yeah, I think I got him in like the 34th round in like yesterday's draft. I don't know why people forget about him, but like he gets forgotten about.
Yeah, I mean 2 years ago, think about it. He was the number 1 DB.
Yeah. He fell pretty far like last year. Like a lot of people really don't want him. I do think a bounce back, but yeah, just wait until like the late 20s or like early 30s. You can still get him there. And Zach Allen, what up, dude? He said I'm in a 14-team dynasty close to contending. Nice.
Yeah.
Sell that 27 first for like a couple picks, a couple players, and beef up that starting roster. So I'm going to say, man, I mean, dude, TJ, Van Ginkel's dope. Turner's dope. I'm not hating on them. Verse, I just feel like is too high. Amon Warrior, I feel like is too high. So I'm not even hating on them. I just feel like it's too early.
Yeah.
And I guess that part's subjective, but I have watched a lot of these drafts though. I'm going to say, a B.
I was gonna say more closer to C plus.
Okay.
We'll give it a B. I'll say B minus. Fuck it.
Yeah, I mean it's not. Yeah, it's not horrible by any measure, and I don't even know if a C plus would be considered horrible. But no, I guess I've just seen better out of TJ. That's what it is. So let's see. For the QBs, it was it a B or B minus? I think it was a B. A minus. For the running backs, B minus for the wide receivers, and then a B for the IDP. So that's an 86. 86 overall.
Not horrible.
Not too shabby. Let's see.
Who else wants to grade?
Ziggy zaggy, hoy, hoy, hoy. Ziggy zaggy, hoy, hoy, hoy. All right, here we go, Ziggy. And DJ said I was doing a change. I was doing a change to mix up my picks too. So degenerates. I took a bunch of the linebackers like crackheads. Yeah, for sure. And so Ziggy, here we go. Ziggy, you still in the chat? Lamar Jackson and Hurts. Man, I mean, Lamar Jackson to me is still an A. Hurts, even if he is a B plus, I mean, that still makes this an A minus. So I'm calling it an A minus.
Yeah, I like the combo. Got a lot of rushing upside right there.
Yeah. And the running backs, Cook, Swift, Dowdle, Mason. Probably took Mason a little bit too early, but he might not have made it to your next pick. Because I've seen him go in that range before.
I'd rather have Rashad White over Mason. That would have. Give me Rashad White over Donald.
I think I'm gonna call this. I think I'm gonna call it a B overall for the running backs.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. People are sleeping on Swift. Getting them at a discount.
Let's see what Zach said. I'm in a 14-team dynasty, almost a contending team. Got offered a 27 first. Jordan Tyson, Javonte Williams, and McLaurin for JSN, Rico Dowdle. Right now, my running backs are Saquon, Bucky, and Rico, and Emmanuel Wilson.
Wait, hold on. Got offered.
Wide receivers are Igbuka, JSN, Burden, Downs, Wandale. Well, here's the one thing that I'll tell you, just right off the bat. You said you're almost a contending team. You don't make your team better by trading away JSN.
Yeah.
Like you don't make your team a stronger contender. How about that? By trading away JSN.
I do like getting Javonte on a contender. Jordan Tyson.
McLaurin's like decent to get back as well.
Yeah, McLaurin. Okay, so McLaurin is this like a start 8 or start 11? How many players do you start?
Yeah, unless they say anything, I gotta just assume a start 7.
Shit, I in my mind in Dynasty start 9 is that middle ground.
Yeah.
I mean, getting that 2027.
Okay, he said start 8.
Start 8, then no. You want in a start 8, you want to give up 4 players to get those 2 upgraded players.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think I would do that.
And what's crazy is you have to well, I guess you're getting the first. Like anytime you're getting the picks back, you're not getting the stronger side, for like the right now.
Yeah, I know everyone says 2027 first. In a super flex, they're so valuable.
Yeah.
But they're not going to help you win now because you're sitting on that, not getting points in your roster. So
yeah.
keep JSN.
And if anything, if they have more value, that means you should be able to get more than one player with it potentially. Like that can actually make a difference in your starting lineup. All right, back to Ziggy's squad.
Yep.
So wide receivers, Rice, Devonta Smith, Watson, Tate. I mean, that's not too bad for waiting until the 4th. I mean, I like the top 2 for sure.
And I mean, Watson and Tate, I see them finishing as a top 15 to 20 overall. All said and done. So
yeah, I think I'm calling this one a B+.
I like I would almost teeter on. Yeah, it can't be an A-. No, B+.
There's just no A players there. So
exactly. Yeah. But the combination of all of them. And then you gotta look, the way he put this team together overall, you got stacks on stacks with Smith
and Hurts. Yeah.
Hurts. So I like that.
And let's see the IDP. Oh man, look at that. Schwessinger, Brooks, Quay Walker, Ernest Jones, and Caden Ellis. Man, Ziggy was on point today. Like we were talking about Ziggy yesterday. Maybe you heard us when we were talking about the team that he drafted all IDP.
I don't remember yesterday, so
oh yeah. It's funny. I was talking about him and the he passed out. He put like all of his IDPs in the what's it called in the queue. And
the queue. I was in that draft. Yeah,
and you were like, I was in that draft.
No, but this is an A+ to me, man. You have 4 of my top. I would say top 12, right? 4 top 12.
Yeah. Yeah, it just really depends on how low you have Ernest Jones, right? Because he's the lowest of the 4. I feel like all those guys are. Ziggy said, "Ha! You mean like 3 times I did that stupid shit?" Yeah, it made for good content if I was live, that's for sure. But yeah, man, shit happens. Shit happens.
I mean, just like yesterday, I auto picked Myles Garrett with the 6th pick.
Yeah,
I was fucked up.
Oh man, and yeah, man. I mean, I'm gonna give it an A. I'm not gonna give it an A+, but I'm gonna give it an A.
I'm gonna give it an A+, dude, because you can't. I don't think you can get any better than that for IDP.
Yeah, it'd be really hard, man, being at the bookends. A lot of picks in between. So let's see. So it was an A- for the QBs. It was what did I say, a B for the RBs. And then B+ for the wide receivers, and then an A for the IDP. Holy shit. So that's up 6. Whoa. So that's a 91.
Damn, that's a high ass grade. Nice. Love it.
Dude.
Winner right here. Let's just stop drafting because you already
Someone
won.
said that during the draft. They said whoever has the 112, they're winning.
Yeah.
Someone said that on TikTok, like mid-draft. Dude, yeah, that's pretty fucking dope, man. Pretty good draft. We'll see what happens, man. That team might be a really good team by the end of the year. And Zoe on TikTok said, I froze Stafford in one of the leagues. Have the first pick this year. Do I stack Puka or get Gibbs? I'd probably be picking Gibbs with that first pick.
Fuck yeah.
Definitely. Dude, and Ziggy said, let's go. He said, not bad for 12. Dude, yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
You were on point with that one. And really, and dude, just all the IDPs that you got. Like, I mean, that's why like guys like TJ were like fucking crackheads taking all the IDPs. It was guys like you, man. I mean, you took a lot of like, and a lot of good ones, like with the like 4 picks in a row.
It just kept falling to you. You couldn't pass them up.
Yeah, for sure. Cause I mean, yeah, Sweshinger and Brooks, I mean, those are like
top 5.
How many IDPs got picked before that, but those are like some of the top guys for sure. But then, yeah, Quay Walker and Ernest Jones to fall when like everybody took IDPs. You know, I mean, I think I took IDPs in there as well. I skipped over those guys. But yeah, and Zach said, okay, guys, do I need to do something about my RB room? It's very thin. I'm looking for a solid RB2. What do I do? Well, I mean, you got to make a trade for sure. I mean, because even if you did, unless you're getting Jeremiah Love, like no other rookie running back is going to really like make a difference. I'd be looking to make a trade, man, and trade that first and try to like what you have to do is you have to find a team that's actually rebuilding. You know, like that's like step one. And then, yeah, you do want to try to find like one RB that they have that you can trade for, but you also want to look and see what they need. Like, you don't just want to automatically offer the 27 first for like the first player that like seems good, you know, especially at the running back position. A lot of guys, they might give you a running back plus a wide receiver for your first. It just depends on like how bad that team is and how much they're rebuilding. TJ said I would change the name to the TikTok proclaimed champ just in case. Man, that'd be crazy, man. That'd be crazy. Last year it was a July drafted team that ended up winning. Let me go check exactly what date, just because that's just good intel, right? You never know. There's been crazier coincidences that have happened. So let's see. So it came out of the number 170 division. The number 170 drafted on July 6th. There's some heavy hitters in this draft too. So it's not like the person was in a draft of all bums or anything either. Because Brown's in this, Crispy's in it, Mark was in it. Yeah. All right. And Sir Dinesh said, should I trade Tate and A-Chain for Saquon and redraft? I feel like that's too high, but I also feel like it's just too early to be making trades in redraft. Like, I don't mind drafting early, but
I mean, first of all, A-Chain and Barkley, they go right by each other. So that's a wash. And you're giving up Tate, who's like a 5th round pick, probably 4th round.
And TJ said, I'm surprised I didn't get a boost for having Brady and Darnold. Wait, you drafted Brady? Oh, dude, he totally did draft Brady. Dude.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I mean, Brown won some money last year drafting Brady because, like, you know, it's good to have like a motivational guy in the locker room, just no matter how you slice it. Smart man. And Callie Jam said Jamie in the 125. I have Brooks, Jack Campbell, Olakun, Landman Gray, Bolton. Fuck.
Holy shit.
which one's the 125? Let's see.
I'm just gonna not join any more of these because that's a league win right there.
Lords of Dogtown Fast Draft. I was in that one too. How did I let that happen?
Man,
Brown's
Brooks,
in
Campbell,
it. Layla Lau's in it.
That's insane.
Not the heaviest, of hitters in the draft, but there's a lot of guys who are in a bunch of drafts in there. But man, that's an insane lineup. And ETH said, why so many QBs? Because it's a 2 quarterback league. It's a super flex league, so you can play 2 quarterbacks every week. And Sir Dinesh, my team's Drake May, A-Chain, Josh Jacobs, AJ Brown, Pickens, T. Laporta. How many teams, though? That's what's going to make a difference on that. But nah, man, don't make that trade. It's too early to do that.
Yeah,
Let's see Crispy's team.
If you're going to do a trade like that, why not just take Barkley over A-Chain? Like 2 picks later, they go right back to back pretty much.
And he said 10 man. And Cali Jam said with JSN and Jefferson, bro. Stop flexing on us, bro.
Yeah, dude. It's not making me want to draft anymore.
Yeah, Sir Dinesh, your team's good for a 10 team. The thing is like every team in a 10-team league is good. That's the one thing that sucks. You're gonna need a little bit of luck also.
Unless you're that bad of a drafter. So like I can see in a 10-team league where 2 teams are just complete ass, but it just makes every other team so much better.
Yeah. All right. Crispy. Caleb, Bo Nix, and Danny Pesos. Oh, man. You just ruined it. Like right there. I was about to give you a good grade until I saw Danny Pesos. Now I think I got to give you a D for Danny Peso on that.
Come on,
Sir
man.
Said you're right. Yeah, you just got to wait. You got to wait. But what you want to do, especially in a 10-man league, you always have to wait until someone gets hella hit with injuries. Let's say they're like super injured on running backs or whatever, and you have a couple running backs. You need to try to trade them like 2 lower players, maybe like 3 if you include a waiver wire guy that you just picked up, and then try to get back 1 really good player. Like that's the only type of way to make trades in 10-man, or like don't even trade at all. Right, Jamie? Is there any
100% agree? That's the way to do it.
So if you're just trading studs for studs, like it doesn't matter. Like unless you get lucky and trade away a guy that got hurt, like you're just swapping good players who may just have a couple points like in between you guys. Like you got to make the big moves where you're trading like the B level players, like but like 3 of them for like an A level player.
Yeah, and always trade 2 for 1. Get that 1. Yeah. Always tier up. Never tear down.
But not the way that he was trying to tear up. Not like A-Chain to Barkley. Like that's not even a tear up. Like that's like a good that's a ladder. That's an upgrade, but you're not tearing up. Barkley and A-Chain, I feel like, are still in the same tier.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, Crispy's running backs: Walker, Judkins, Stevenson, and Rashad White. I mean, good value on Stevenson, the 8th.
I love this. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Do you? Are you just being nice to Crispy?
I am being nice, but I love all these players. I don't know the value if I look who went around. Let's see, where'd you get it? So Judkins, yeah, I mean, I'd rather have Swift over Judkins, honestly.
I'm nervous about Judkins.
I am too, only because if you get Judkins, you have to get Samson later.
Yeah.
Let's
see if he did
Judkins is coming off.
He did. He did get him later.
All right, I love to get more.
Crispy acts like he's done a few of these drafts or something.
This is his first draft, yeah. No, but I do like the Rashad White.
Said the QBs were like going crazy. For sure they were. Like this was one of the, not the most insane, because we've seen the ones where guys are taking 3 and 4 QBs, like multiple guys in the first couple rounds, and it just dictates everyone drafting QBs early. But this one, just as a whole, like there wasn't any QB runs, but it was just like between round 3 and round 6, like all the QBs went like within those rounds.
So as a whole for these running backs, I like it. Now, if I was like, okay, so Judkins, if I remember correctly, I have him around like between RB
TJ said
21,
he likes
20.
Judkins over Scatabo.
No, how? I don't see it, man. But for Judkins, I'm trying to think of my rankings. I'm gonna pull them up, but I'm pretty sure I got Judkins at like 21, 22 for RBs, right? Yeah, I have Rashad White in the 30s, but I do feel Rashad White could finish in the top 24 in that like 24, 25 range. So
Let's see.
in a best ball.
Yeah, that one's kind of ugly. And Jaden said, "Is this super flex?" Yeah, it's a super flex league. That's why the QBs are going crazy early. And we just mentioned how they even went a little earlier than normal in this one too, like the quantity of them. So how about his wide receivers? JSN, Neighbors. Dude, it's crazy that you got Neighbors in the 6th. And then Sutton. But that's it. Only those 3.
Neighbors scares me, man. Because what if he only plays half the year?
He's scaring everybody right now. Like, he keeps dropping lower and lower. Like, I mean, I drafted him in a handful of these leagues, like, a month ago or whatever, but I've been slowing down on taking him.
Yeah, in the Scott Fishbowl, I took him in the 6th.
Sounds good, Cali Jam. I'll see if I can pull this up here. I mean, man, it's like a B plus, probably. I mean, if I'm shitting on Crispy, it's like a B minus, like just cause it's Crispy. Lower it like a half a grade.
Yeah, I'm a little bit lower on this one for the receivers.
The JSN's bringing it up a lot. I mean, that's really what it is.
Oh yeah. Looking at his depth, you got Concepcion, Judy. I mean, in a best ball,
and Crescent Moon on TikTok said no reason for 4 QBs. Well, yeah, it's a super flex league, and there's no waiver wires or trades in this one. It's best ball, so it's a little bit different, I'm sure, than the league you're used to playing in. It's because IDP, Zach Bond, Edrin Cooper, Byron Young, Highsmith. Nice. Man, but overall, I'm giving Crispy a 69 on this. Big D.
69, dudes.
I'm gonna give him a 55.
And we got to do this one real quick for Cali Jam. Throw that.
Let's do it.
Throw that super chat in, Cali Jam, because Vanessa's getting mad at me, telling me to hurry the hell up. But we'll do it real quick for this 125. And did I grade this one by any chance already? I'm curious if I did. It was a fast draft, but I don't know if I did grades that night or if I even streamed it that night. But The Lords of Dogtown, what a good movie.
I don't know if I've ever seen it.
What?
Lords of Dogtown.
Dude, the Z Boys.
Is it like a skating movie, skateboard?
Skating movie, yeah. Yeah, back in the day. Like the guys who
all right.
The guys who brought up Tony Hawk, like before the guys pre-Tony Hawk days. All right, let's see. So Cali Jam. Stafford and Darnold. I mean, that's probably the weak spot. It's like a B or a B minus. The running backs, dude. What happened to your running backs here? They suck. Jacob, Swift, and Dobbins. I mean, that's not bad, but you got him in the 8th, and then Gainwell. He got Kenny G. Yeah, but I mean, that's bad. That's the weak spot for sure because the QBs are even better than that. That's probably like a B minus.
Was this? This has to have been pre Josh Jacobs news, right?
This was May 15th. May 15th was this draft, so like 2 months ago.
So probably it had to have been because I would have rather have an ETN, like put ETN in.
And then the wide receivers though, JSN, Jefferson, Rice, Pierce.
Wow,
that's an A for sure.
Yeah, I love it,
dude. And there's the
A plus
IDP for sure. I'm giving it an A. Brooks,
That's an A+.
Campbell, Gray, Bolton, Olakun, Landman. How did you do that? And I'm looking at mine. It's because I was drafting all offense, like right there.
I mean, that's 6 of my top 15 overall.
Dude.
So like,
Yeah, that actually is an A+ because you got 6 of them.
Yeah, 6 out of the top 15.
So let's see.
Like in a two-man team, that's average. But a 12 team, come on.
So I'm gonna say B- for the quarterbacks, a
Yep.
B- for the running backs.
Yep.
But then you got an A for the wide receivers. So that's up 1.
Yep.
And then you got an A+ for the IDP. So an A+ is up 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's up 5. So that's a 90.
I love it. It's the
a crazy
IDP.
team.
The IDP and the running back or the wide receivers.
Dude.
Fucking crazy.
That is a crazy team. All right, we got to get the hell out of here.
Yeah,
Been live
let
for about
Alex
3
go get some
hours.
family
Appreciate
time
you
for
guys.
Alex.
And let's see. I don't know if I'll be back tomorrow, but should be. And I posted, if you go look on Patreon, I posted all the drafts today through Sunday. So someone was asking for the weekend draft, so I posted those in advance. So yeah, go join in advance because like if we fill those up like before, like with a couple hours to go, I'll try to fill a second draft. And then if you guys want to be savages, I mean, I'll double dip on the drafts to make sure we can get 2 in a day. We're gonna have to do stuff like that to be able to get to 420.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And Ziggy said, have a good night, guys. Appreciate you both. You the man, Ziggy.
Yeah. Peace
All
out,
right.
man.
Catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out.